It is I, your favorite little lion gamer, Zanya. Hello, Gatrella. Hello, Dolly. Hello, Ray. I see you. You eat goats. I eat tiny mini pizza. Honk. Tiny mini pizza. So I'm coming at you today with a completely random game because I had a meeting and Lux had to run an errand for me. So we're starting a little bit late today. So I decided to pick something random and short instead of continuing our super longer ones. Thank you for the head pats. Goat pizza. Actually doesn't sound so bad. I really like some hot honey. Everyone's obsessed with hot honey nowadays. They're like, oh, hot honey, hot honey. I don't like honey that much. I don't like hot honey. I know. I just want to eat my pizza. Ah! Weird ass from that. It'll literally make me choke. Oh, it was pizza. I'm good. Most violent thing you could do to someone while they're eating. And just choke and die if I don't die. Now you want it? But apparently, this game is one of those sad, story-rich games where you like clean up old stuff and then you reminisce about your past or something. But it should be cute. And sad, but like, cute. Okay. Let me just... I know, right, Gatrella? Like, sad stories are the best. Like, they just make you feel alive, you know? I also do like psychological horror too. That's the more spooky. Okay, let's see if this works. Yes, we're playing on the Switch, so I get to use my Pro Controller, which I love. When I think about my family home. Let me think. Watashi no kazoku no ue no toki. Is it there? No, because then you're like, my family home time, and then you gotta say think, which I think would be thinking time. They're like omo no to. Nah, I forgot how to say it. This is too many conjunct. Cause it's like when I think of my family. Oh snap! 32 months. Isn't that like almost 3 years? Wild. Cause in Japanese, you're like when I think of my family home. That's in English, but then you gotta be like my family home. It's like watashi no kazoku no home. Ue, I'm guessing. And then you gotta say when. So when is like its own like conjugation of like denoting a time, like in my childhood. And then it's like I think, and then I'm like the verb goes at the end. So it's like too many conjugations. The first thing that comes to mind are the glittering lake and the gently sloping hills. We live off a lake? That sounds like pretty expensive. Yeah, I find that I love sad music when I'm not sad. I can enjoy it a little bit more, you know? Same premise. After walking through the bustling streets over the hills and along the lakeside, my house and its brilliant red roof soon came into view. I would chat with my mom and dad. お父さん、お母さんと話して。As we pass through the front gate together. See, that would be awful in Japanese to try to conjugate. As we pass. I don't even know how to talk about doing something while doing something else. I don't think I got that far in Japanese. And the big lemon tree in the yard would always greet us. My mama line has a lemon tree, but Her lemons fall to the ground and then they mold, and then I don't trust anything that comes from the tree. So I don't. Oh no! I literally. Wait. What? No! Dosta no. Cause you have a time. For someone like me who lacked courage. What is it, Japanese? Maybe all I needed was an excuse, no matter how small. The letter from my aunt was enough. Lacked courage, chat. It's a lot of reading for just having had 8 cheese. Dear Adora, long time no see. How have you been? Are you doing all the things you've always wanted to do? None of us are. It's been a while since I've heard from you. Come to think of it, the last time we saw each other was at Lily's funeral. I'm so sorry to trouble you after all this time, but I can't find the necklace your mother gave me. I'm fairly certain that I left it at your house after one of my visits. Why would you take a necklace off while you're in my house, though? I really thought... I understand taking off, like, a ring in the bathroom when you're washing your hands, but why would you take a necklace off in someone else's house? Like, what, she took a shower? You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You're right. That's what you do. I really thought I had lost it for good, you know? I know it's a bit of a hassle, but could you send it to me? It should be in the attic. Why? That's where Lily and I spent most of our time together when I was over. Thank you. Love, your aunt. Oh my god, I'm so cute. I look like, the girl from Owl House a little bit. It's been a long time since I last came back. I should tidy up the place. Oh, is the house abandoned? I suppose now's the right time. Oh, okay, then that makes more sense why she said it like that. For the time being, it's the least I can do. The key. Ah, here it is. It's rusted all over. I'll have to clean it before I can use it. I am vampire. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Let me suck your blood. Blood's gross. Let me suck your neck. Thank you for the hair pads. Oops. I didn't even do the thing. Sick. Hold our... What? Oh. What? 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 Hold it.
Dale_0303 has offered you a favor, my queen.
Favors! Even with context, that still is very sussy. There's no way to unsuss that. La 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 la. That was weird. I was like, where's the lion popo? Lion popo. Although this might be bad, Diley, because this seems like it'll be a soothing, slow game, which is perfect for falling asleep to. Squish, squish, squish. I don't think you can brush off rust with a toothbrush. I mean, maybe if you had that thing, what is it called? Bartender's, best friend. Actually, yeah. If you have bartender's best friend, you can do... Ah, god damn it! You can do any and everything. Put them in the box. Put them in the box. Didn't we, like... Wait, I feel like we had something for this. Or is that only... Or is that only in the, chatting place? Yes, it was only in the chat. I was like, I feel like we had a whole thing for that. But yeah, this game is supposed to be short and sweet. As long as I don't, take 20 minutes to clean a singular key. Okay, here we go. Clean the keys. This is how you avoid smegma. You get a little toothbrush and you 99.20. so close. Get the tip. Get the tip. You don't think that? What? You gotta get the whole... I'm so close. I don't want to use the hint. Give it back. Don't think that's good. What do you mean that's not good advice? I mean, if you had like a super soft brush, you know? Like one that when it, like the bristles are super soft. Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close. Where are you? Let me fix you. I can fix it. I can fix some chat. Oh, on the inside. Oh, so close. So close. Where are you? I'm 0.05% away. Get the side. You gotta pull back the... Get the sides, get the tip, get the little crevices. No. Okay, fine, I'll use the hint. Wait. I forgot how to do the hint! Hold ZL. Here you go. Ah, what? Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. What? I did it. Oh. Oh. Okay, there you go. Memories beneath the dust. With the listen, soft bristles. When was the last time this place was cleaned? There's so much dust I can barely breathe. I need to go to the attic and find that necklace. Huh? Why is it locked? Now that I think of it, I've hardly been to the attic. Mom always was the one in charge of it. Oh well, I need to clean the rest of the house anyway. The attic key should eventually turn up. Where should I even start? Let's take a toothbrush to like a bathtub and be like, it's okay. Okay, chat, we're gonna be. This is like, what is it called? What is that cleaning game with the power washer. After being neglected for so long, the house was so heavily laden with dust that I needed a mask to breathe normally. I opened the window and started clearing out some of the dust. When it was cleaning day, I used to be in charge of the floors. Mom took care of the furniture, and Dad handled the windows and any tall places that were out of reach. If I close my eyes, I can almost hear it all again. The sound of Mom wiping down the furniture, Dad's humming. While cleaning the living room, I found a dust-covered photo frame on a shelf. Housed inside was our family photo. My day was pretty chill. I had class today, so I was basically in class for most of it. And then I called Mama Lion and begged her to pay for my contact lens. Ooh, Cards Against Humanity. We would so get canceled for that. I love that idea. When we went to take our first family photo, Dad made a peculiar suggestion. While it wasn't unusual for him to say or do something quirky, none of us saw it coming. Why don't we all wear animal costumes? It'll be Adora's first ever family photo. So let's make it special, an unforgettable experience. He pleaded like a giddy child, arms firmly wrapped around the large costume. Mom let out a deep sigh. Here we go again. You married this man. The first family furry adventure. Oh no. It was massive. He really loved his jokes and pranks. A complete 180 from Mom. The whole cliche opposites attract when they really, really, really don't. Should we be taking a wet sponge to this wooden frame? Maybe like a magic sponge. Magic eraser, I mean. Wait, can I rotate the sponge? We didn't end up wearing the costumes. Also, who takes a family photo so late? Like, if you're a family photo type of family, like, you usually start taking pictures when they're like a baby, not like when they're fully functioning and talking and walking child. Like, just use a cell phone, take a selfie. It's really not that hard. I love Zootopia. Zootopia. Call me, beat me if you wanna reach me. That's the same one, right? No. Somehow this isn't as sufficient. And it's only the sides. Yeah, I was like, Mama Lion, I'm poor. Apparently, my free health insurance covers glasses, but it does not cover contacts. So I had an appointment tomorrow, and they were like, oh, your copay is $200. Or not even your copay, just it'll be $200. And I was like, that's hilarious. Yeah, just go ahead and cancel that for me. And then I was like, quoting some other places, and Costco, actually, we love Costco, they are very pro DEI, was like $125. And so I called Mama Lion. Oh, hello, Jay, what's up? Oh, was the wee woo supposed to scare me? I usually get scared by the, like, what is it called? Weather ones that Slug used to. I forgot I wasn't normally a vampire. That Slug used to play, like, loud lightning and stuff. But otherwise, I mean, Gotcharilla jump scares me with the dragon toothless song dance a lot, though. Wait, touch controls? Oh, like, yeah, like the what is it, the 2DS? Had, little touch controls. Man, you have to rub off your chicken really fast. I like trains. Actually, that one did used to scare me. It's not as loud in my ear. Touch controls? No. Not like the little stylus thing. Touch. I wouldn't want to be rubbing my finger on the Switch 2's, which one is it? Why do I get a bonk for that? Oh, I always get so close. I think it's like these little, yeah, these little crevices I think I'm missing. You see them? They're super tiny. Like this big ass sponge. Should be getting them, but they're like, you gotta get the little tiny part over it. You probably wear down the screen. I did it! See, I did it without a hint. Forever! Well, family isn't forever, because family dies. Honey, don't you think there's a reason why people take more traditional photos? Because they couldn't come up with anything creative? Look at his little mouth! Oh yeah, I did have the Discord soundboard that Arle made for me. Are you serious? Can't we just take a normal picture? Demo! Adora, look at this. What a cute cat. Kawaii neko. Oh, so you're only trying to talk Adora into your plan now. Adora is a matter now. Our first family photo together. A seemingly ordinary picture with an amusing story behind it. So the story became amusing. Yeah, I love the anime style of the drawings too. And so ensued a battle between an unstoppable father and an immovable mother. As always, Mom won, leaving Dad with his soldiers hunched in defeat. While Mom was talking to the photographer, I snuck over to Dad and whispered, "Let's wear our contacts next time. Costumes next time." He only responded with a slight nod. When I looked at the photo afterwards, I saw that he had given me bunny ears. Mom noticed shortly afterward, and Dad gave a light rap. And gave Dad a light rap on the head. But the sheer dad-like triumph on his face sent us all into a fit of laughter. I can't see without contacts. Perfect. Clean the item. When I was young, Mom often told me it was dangerous to go into the kitchen or attic alone. But there was but the more someone told me not to do something, the more I wanted to do it. One day, when Mom and Dad were out, I excitedly went into the kitchen to examine the cupboard that was barely within reach. My heart was pounding as I opened the cupboard. There were so many beautiful porcelain teacups, and I took out one and thought I was the prettiest? What? And I took out the one I thought it was. Oh, this is way too much reading for my lying brain. Why are you sad, Bakudeku? Do you also have to clean out your child family home? Thank you for the lie. Suddenly, the front door opened with a creak. Someone was back. Good. Oh, dear. It was the sound of porcelain breaking on the floor. The teacup had slipped out of my hands. The sharp sound of shattering porcelain froze me in place. I heard my mom urgently calling my name. You got stood up at your date? Man. Couldn't even send a message? That sucks. Did you at least go somewhere you could enjoy by yourself? Like, if I picked, like, my favorite, like, restaurant or something like that, at least I would have been able to eat something yummy, you know? Ah, you're poor. Damn. That sucks. Especially, like, if you had to commute a lot to get there. Did they give an excuse later, or they're just, like, they just ghost? When she came into the kitchen and saw what happened, her face froze. She probably is just gonna be like, oh, are you okay? Instead of, like, slap in the face. Her face was so pale and stern. I had never seen her look like that before. I mean, you just had to do it. Apparently we get 2 items now. Dang, he blocked you? Dude. Like, just say, never mind, not into it, bye. Like, you didn't have to do all that. I'm a terrible person. If he didn't block you, you should have blocked him. But it's just simple. It must have some kind of meaning. It's a pen with wings. A pen tip with wings. Lux would never stand you up like that. Never, ever, ever. Never, ever, ever. He might be late, but he wouldn't stand you up. Gangster's Paradise.
Wow.
Living in alien paradise. Silly. This is kind of giving me the vibes of the little type game where we were just kind of chatting about the quotes that I had to type. It's basically what you do for a just chatting stream if you just want to have, like, something going on in the background. Aw, you don't need to cry. That little bitch was a little bitch. It's 2026. We're not dealing with bitches this year. So rejoice. Rejoice that you avoided getting into a relationship with a total bitch. Because honestly, there are a few relationships where I'm like, if only I never opened that message. I still remember the first time I met that man. And I'm like, if I just never said hello, if I just swiped left, I would have a whole different and better life right now. And not all these nightmares. You know? But yes, do something nice for yourself. Enjoy that shower. Don't swallow the shower water, though. We don't know if that's drinkable. Also, with all the piping in there, you might be swallowing, like, rust. We don't want rust in our bodies. We already have, like, balls in our bodies. Those microplastics. So we don't need to add to that, you know? You can brush your teeth in the shower though. Just make sure to spit it out. That's what I do. Cause when you brush your teeth while you're in the shower, it's so much warmer than brushing it outside the shower. Because the water hits your body while you're brushing. Stuck with you. Oh. Yes, that's true. But you're not a bad thing in my life, so that's fine. Ironically, I also was not thinking about looks when I said that at all. In case you thought. I feel like... Yeah, I was like, I feel like there's a little bit of dirt right there. There we go. Ugh, these edges are gonna be the end of me. Does anyone remember the, like, Japanese word for, like, the art of restoring plates and stuff with gold to make it even look beautiful, more beautiful? So they're like, oh, don't be upset when you break something because putting it back together and filling the cracks with gold, I don't know, it's like, makes it more beautiful, so all your cracks and breaks make you more beautiful or something. There's a much shorter way of saying all that, but it's basically the gist of it. Okay, 9910. I feel like when you get to the nitty gritty, it's literally just like one off, like little thingy things. But I won't, yeah, oh, that's a lot, actually. Kintsugi, yes. Because kin is the kanji for sun and gold, I think. And I also think about how that one ADHD question is, show me how you brush your teeth. And then how you answer that question is a determining factor for whether or not you might have ADHD. Or autism or something. Thought I got all of that, but I guess not. I'd be like, you got a shower? Show you how I brush my teeth. Hehe. I am live. A fitting appearance. I was like, I should just do 2 streams a week because I feel like when I try to do 3, it all falls apart. Oh, Akasa, gomenasai. I didn't mean to Adora, are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere? Called it. Mom, I'm so sorry. I didn't listen to you. Wait, hold on, let's see if I got the... What did... The buttons don't work. And he still hasn't fixed it. See if I can do it naturally. Nope, I'm just too cute. I even broke one of the teacups. Oh, she's crying. Oh, she's out of that. What's covering her? It's okay, Adora. Everything's okay as long as you aren't hurt. Called it. I was like, she probably just make sure she didn't hurt herself. A porcelain teacup that is barely intact. One of Mom's most treasured possessions. And so are you, little shit. After giving me a big hug, my pinky hurts. She cried. She started to carefully get... Lux, can you help me read? Hello, Hungry Panda. Welcome to the reading stream. I'm struggling. She started to carefully gather the shards of porcelain in silence. I still couldn't forget how she looked at the broken cup. The next day, I secretly retrieved the shards from the trash and clumsily glued everything back together. Then I returned the fragile teacup to its place in the cupboard, hoping that Mom would feel better after seeing it. When Mom discovered the teacup later, she murmured, "This is a much more fitting appearance." I didn't understand why, but her smile looked bitter.
Well, it's a good thing cleaned it first so you don't get locked in the attic.
Right?
Oh no, I just remembered they spent time in the attic, didn't they?
They did, and that's where she lost the necklace.
Oh no. Okay, anyway.
Hello, welcome. Thank
I
you.
got Sharana.
I was just like, I already know. This is gonna be 5 hours if I have to read the whole thing.
There are 16 levels, so just to
Oh
give you
my.
an idea of how far along you are.
Oh my. Alright. You're cute.
Wood glows in the dark. Mom loved writing with fountain pens. I don't know why I'm talking in this voice because this is a girl. So I'm just
I
gonna
like
speak
it,
normal
though.
instead. Okay. Mom loved writing with fountain pens, no matter how long the letter or document. Whenever I asked if it was tiring to write so much by hand, she would always say,
It's difficult, but it's worth it.
Mom had a routine before writing. First, she would sit at her desk with perfect posture. Then she'd neatly lay out a fresh sheet of paper.
Fresh. She made that shit out of toilet paper. Pulp.
Finally, she'd select one ink bottle from her collection and gracefully dip the nib of her exquisite fountain pen. I loved watching this process, so I used to quietly sit beside her whenever she took up her pen.
Emperor
Watching her fill
Palpatine.
empty sheets of paper with her handwriting imparted a special feeling I couldn't experience anywhere else. Wouldn't Palpatine be more like,
Watching her fill empty sheets of paper.
I'll do her words, though. She had so many inkwells. Sometimes I spend half a day just looking at them all. But they dry up, don't they? I don't think she used this one very often. Louis. Louis Vuitton. It's like ink in a printer. If you let it sit for too long, it dries out. The range of his voice is actually rather impressive. I truly believe Lux could be a professional voice actor. Man, if he was, we'd be having so much more bank for our new apartment that I want. I was about to say the city.
Probably not, because that's like the same life as any other starving artist.
Yeah, but you said your friend is doing fine, unemployed as a freelancer.
Yeah, but that's not the same thing.
Isn't it?
I mean, the fact of the matter is that I don't have the personality type to do that kind of hustly life.
Yeah,
So-
that's true. I feel like I have the personality, but I struggle with documentation and organization and all that business admin stuff you need. I actually did take an IQ test recently because I wanted to compare it to Lux and the people in the ad and be like, haha, beat
Oh
ya.
no, you fell for one of those ads that's like, the average IQ is so-and-so.
No,
95 and 98. What's yours?
no, it was a group of multiracial, diverse friends, and they all had signs, and one was in the middle doing a little dance with the sign.
Yeah, so one of those ads.
And so they're like, what's your IQ? What's your IQ? And then they would reveal it, and then they would react accordingly.
Yeah, I mean, none of that is real, but...
It only costs $1. $1 is fine with me.
You spent money?
Yeah, $1. A whole...
I guarantee you
100
that
cents.
that is, like, number one,
It's like a
IQ
test.
is...
I took a test
IQ
with questions.
garbage.
You're
Number
garbage.
two, even if IQ was not garbage, I doubt
Garbage.
that test is any kind of like verified, you know, test that would be like, this is for determine. You know what I mean? Like a
Yeah, I know
sanctioned
what you
test.
mean. You're just jealous because my
That's how they
my
get the
IQ
money.
is higher than yours. Just
I'm
jealous.
not spending money on a fake IQ test.
You don't need to. We already know mine is higher than yours.
Do we?
By merit of it being me. Ooh,
Even if I
140s
even
is
if
high.
even if I got higher, you would just tell me that I cheated, or it was a scam, or something.
You wouldn't though, so it's fine. I mean, I had already taken it, and then they were like, now you must pay us $1. And I was like, well, I'm not going to waste my time and not pay the $1.
Wait, what do you mean they made you pay the $1 after you did it?
Yeah, you take the test and they don't show you the score unless you pay the $1.
Oh, that's how they get you.
Yeah, well, no, they would have got me if I didn't pay it, because then I would have wasted my time.
No.
Yeah.
They got you because they got money from you.
They can have my money as long as they don't
gain
waste my
nothing
time.
from they gain nothing from wasting your time.
Well, they didn't waste it because I got it. Oh, the average is 100? Isn't the
That's
perfect score
literally what it's
200?
based around. There is. I
Oh.
don't think there's such thing as a perfect score on an IQ test.
Well, there has to be a higher end. Like, it has to have a maximum and a minimum.
I think it's all a relative scale, and I'm also pretty sure that IQ tests aren't like multiple choice, and you can get them all correct, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, well now I know my IQ is higher than yours.
Sorry, Amaya. That was just the most insulting sass. Only in the darkness of nights can you discover the star hidden within. Lewis. Wanna be mama? Ooh, +2 or +3. Nice. Modifiers. Yeah, I don't trust ads, but I wanted to know. That's a quote.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you, once again, that I am not fully correct on this. That at least, I mean, there are different kinds of IQ tests, but for Mensa, which to me seems like the most legit IQ test you could do, it says that represented IQ score between 85 and 145.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, what was the last thing you said?
Their range on their test is 85 to 145.
Oh. So Diley almost got it perfect.
Well, did he take the Mensa test?
Isn't that bleeding menses?
Wait, what?
Menses is when you bleed.
Menses? What is menses?
It's when you bleed from your vagina.
Dandelion?
Okay.
Ooh,
I
who gave
said
me a rose?
Mensa. Do you know what Mensa is?
No, I know what menses are though. Thank you, Miss Chewy, for the gifts.
So Mensa is like, it's like a society for very
Oh!
smart people.
Yes, that one, like NASA.
Well, no, because NASA is a federal agency that
Pit
does very
sniffer.
specific work. Mensa is just like a club for smart people, basically.
Ah, you only get invited if you test high on the menses. Gotta bleed a lot. Oh, wow! Hi, Pit Sniffer. I have a high enough IQ. Higher than Lux, so that's all that matters. Lower than Diley's, though. Oh, wow! To Adora, Lily and Ash's beloved daughter. You need to eat a variety of foods to grow up big and strong. What is she reading? But I hate carrots. If you become brave enough to finish your carrots, I'll give you a fountain pen as a present. So apparently this ink glows in the dark. And has a quote from a famous writer. How cute! How you doing, Miss Shea? Happy New Year! Happy New Year gifts. Lux,
What?
you gotta read.
I'm sorry, I was reading. Let me read
Stop
something.
reading about blood.
What? I adored fountain pens, so it was an irresistible offer. Mom looked into my awestruck eyes and said,
Do you know why I love fountain pens? Because you can learn about someone through their handwriting.
this is canon Mom's voice, by the way.
Even if I wrote something without much thought behind it, I learn more about myself after reading those words.
I tried so hard to make this more than it is.
She gently closed the inkwell. For some reason after that day, I never saw her use a fountain pen again.
Wait, does her mom, like, hate her? I feel like
Great question.
if this was her mom's favorite thing, and as soon as she asked to be included, she's like, never again.
It is a little strange.
and when she fixed the cup, she's like, yeah, this shit looks way better now. Like, I think her mom hated her.
Dad absolutely loved music. Whenever he could, he'd be humming or playing various instruments.
He's
He
you.
told me, sure, that he used to be in a children's choir, and that he had joined a band during his university days. Could you imagine if he was in the children's choir as an adult? Whenever he returned home from work, he'd sing a little song he composed, titled Dad Loves Coming Home.
Oh, that's a little bit more like me.
It is absolutely.
Yeah, I
Mom
like
would
making
always
little
warn
songs.
him about disturbing the neighbors, but she could never mask her smile. Thanks to Dad, music enriched every dimension of our lives.
I'm doing good, Mystery. I mean, not really, but like, yeah. The first line always made me laugh. What was it again? I don't. You can't hold me back. I'm free. No one can ever stop me. No, because I'm free. It's like the Gumball song from, what's her name? Oh, it's musicaling. Well, because you know, Mystery, you ever been so stressed out that your body bleeds because of it? That's basically what I'm dealing with right now.
Don't worry, Chad, she's not bleeding out or anything.
I mean, but I technically am.
But you're not.
But technically, because the blood is coming out.
You know what I mean.
Buh. And I was actually diagnosed as moderately anxious, like anxiety disorder, moderate. So now I'm on new anti-anxiety drugs. So I'm good, but I'm also like not. Like medically speaking. Yeah, yesterday, yeah, so essentially I don't have periods, but I do when I get so stressed out, my body just can't even, and then I have them. So yesterday I was feeling kind of nauseous because of it. Like, I usually don't get nausea on my periods, but I don't know, I was feeling nauseous, but it could be my new meds too, so who knows. But yeah, I wasn't feeling that good, but it wasn't like horrible. It was just like I can't be really entertaining right now. Oh, because I skip them with birth control. I'm one of those people that, like, hate to be inconvenienced by anything. And periods are the most inconvenient thing ever. And so I'm just like, I refuse to have them if I can help it. Whereas a lot of my female friends are like, oh, it's that time. And I'm just like, nah, I skipped that shit. I ain't about it. Ain't about it. I mean, a brush also shouldn't trigger music, but I guess we'll we'll just let that be.
Brush is just gently blowing into the holes.
Like how you gently scrub and blow the smegma.
Oh dear.
Don't worry, the doctor says it's well, doctors don't really know anything because they're misogynist, but the non-caring doctor says it's totally fine. What's interesting, it might be disgusting in TMI, but what's interesting
Oh boy.
is that you can, like, you know how the uterine lining gets thick and then it sheds and then it gets thick again? Sometimes when you skip your periods, it just keeps getting thicker and thicker and thicker, and then when it finally does shed, it's like a year's worth. We lost half the little babies with that sentence alone.
I was just gonna say you just drove away half of your audience.
But you know what?
It's okay, because it was only the ones that couldn't take it.
Yeah, I mean, in 2026, if you can't handle these conversations, then you shouldn't be a human.
Wow, damn, alright.
Yeah. Well, they used to say that you shouldn't have a girlfriend or something, but, like, that's, like, very context specific. Like, you gotta be into having a girlfriend. And so I'm just like, no, you're just not a proper human being if you're grossed out by normal body functions. I'm keeping it real in 2025, 2026. Go ahead, Daddy. Dad.
Good voice for Dad. Adora, I'm done. After my hit single Dad Loves Coming Home, my newest release is... This is like 1/3 Goofy. Dad loves the weekend.
But look, he's got a little cat mouth. I think he's 99% Goofy.
Goofy is not a cat.
Oh! I thought you meant, like, adjectively, not nounally.
No, I meant character. He is 100% Goofy adjective.
It's like fly through space.
Yeah. I took her out with that one, Chad.
You sure you're not a kid, too? Pedophilia.
Oh, man. She's stuck down there.
No, she's not coming back. She's not coming. Oh, there you go.
Ha-ha, you got me. Since my secret's out, how about a song? Where'd I put my ocarina?
Otto-san, if you love music so much, why don't you just marry it? I mean, why'd you become an accountant? Music and accountants are completely different. Yeah, Lux, why aren't you a musician?
Same reason I'm not a voice actor. That's a good question, Adora. You see, I love music, but it doesn't mean that I can't live without it.
What? That wasn't the question, Dad.
On the other hand, I get itchy if I don't work with numbers for even a single day.
Dad's on the spectrum. We love it.
To achieve happiness, it's not about doing what you want, it's about doing what you can't live without.
Oh, what, like breathing? Don't worry, Diley, because look, it's doing what you can't live without. I can live without bleeding, so it's okay.
When you find something like that, you'll understand exactly how I feel.
I also like how we have a professionally trained musician in the chat, but he's like, I sing a little song in the neighborhood, and my daughter's like, wow, you should be a musician. It's like, that's not even serious.
A cute oh, this isn't Papa, this is just a narration.
Well,
Cute
Dad
turtle
often
shaped
played it. Yeah.
ocarina. Dad often played his own songs on it.
Macarena. Wait, what? Ocarina. Oh.
I actually don't know if it's pronounced ocarina or ocarina, but I've always said ocarina.
Yeah, ocarina sounds nicer. Music down.
Dad then started to joyfully play his ocarina. His face was that of a man who had everything he needed to be happy.
Got that good. I suddenly grew curious and asked, then why can't you live without it? He replied.
What can't you live without?
Oh, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just never mind. I thought.
He replied, Lily and Adora, that's why I'm the happiest man in the world.
Cringe.
Cringe indeed. He then declared that his next song would be named Dad is Super Duper Happy. Despite my laughter, I couldn't wait to hear the next release in his Dad series. I often found myself humming his songs, and his words stayed with me.
What up,
Did I
Michael?
also find something I couldn't live without?
What's something you can't live without? Engineering? Because you won't have a job and then you'll die? Yeah.
I mean, if you want to take it literally, sure.
Well, I just know you'll say, like, absolutely nothing, so.
Great. One day on our way home, we came across a cute kitten crying by its lonesome. I couldn't bear to leave it there by itself, so I begged my parents to let me bring it back with us.
And the kitten in the background.
Without hesitation, Dad started brainstorming ways to lure the kitten. Should we get some food as bait?
Damn it.
How about
_3
foxtail
wants
grass?
you to meow like a
Maybe a
cat.
cardboard box?
Ah, can't live with that little lion singing. Immediately graduates. I'm a murderer.
Dad and I excitedly exchanged ideas, but after a few minutes we realized that Mom hadn't said a single word.
She's already killed the cat. Yeah.
Oh.
She curve stomped it. Yeah. Dad really had the
cat.
Dad really had the heart of a child. Instead of stopping me, he joined right in. What's this new sucky thing? Suck. Oh, it's one of those Steam thingy things. We are taxidermying our cat though, so. You would never. You can't live without your streams either. Watch me. It is the only time I get to play a fun game, so yeah. Suck the little tip. Yoop doop doop. Yeah.
Keeping it real in 2026.
Yeah, I just feel like I should live, yeah, a unfiltered life, yeah. Just be me.
Taco Bell's catchphrase for a little while, live Moss.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah. 2-word slogan. No good. Must be
Just need
3
to
words.
Live Moss.
Live a mouse. Yum, yum. Wait, used to be. So what is it now? You can't
know, maybe
bell
it
the
is still.
taco? Yeah.
You can't bell the taco. Outbell the taco.
Neko neko nya.
I
Hello.
misheard you for a
Achoo.
second there.
Hmm?
I said it definitely misheard you for a second there.
No más pantalones. Yeah. Okay, that's a good one. That's their song. No más pantalones. Por favor. Yeah. Por favor, tata. I'm trying to think something you couldn't live
Oh
without.
my
So
God,
like,
there's a Taco
yeah.
Bell wiki.
I mean, there's technically a wiki for everything, ain't it? Yeah.
I guess. But yeah, Live Moss is no longer the slogan, but it is the most recent slogan, so I guess they don't have a slogan right now.
Oh, you can't just drop a slogan and then just not have another one. Yeah. Seems like bad branding.
What's Wendy's slogan?
I'm a cute little girl selling you burgers. Yeah, always fresh, never frozen. Yum, yum. Now I feel like I want to do a quiz on slogans. I'm loving it.
Pass that with flying colors.
Call me fat, meow. Little lion, big stories, meow. I'm trying to remember the things that, like, I say, like, if they're gone, I would just jump off a balcony, yeah, because I feel like that's the same vibe as what you couldn't live without, yeah.
I mean, you casually say that about a lot of things.
I know, that's why I'm still like, Like, philosophically, yeah. I can't live without a good, like, good sad anime.
Burger King signature lemonade.
But it's supposed to be for a limited time, though. I think that's like
Is
how, yeah, that's how they introduced it, I thought. Yeah.
It's been there for a long time.
Yeah, maybe they changed their minds. It is really good lemonade, though. Mac and cheese! Yes, yes. I would immediately unalive myself if somehow mac and cheese were to stop existing. I don't know how that would happen. Like, someone would have to get a time machine and kill Thomas Jefferson's black chef, which would be super racist. So, like, no, don't do that.
He was already racist to them.
Right? Although every time I think of Thomas Jefferson, I think of the Hamilton one. I'm like, how's a black? Yeah, I was like, huh? Steak
I think
nuggets.
we're ready to own a cat. We don't know how to properly care for one, and don't have any cat food or supplies.
You know what helps with that, Mom? Credit card. Steak nuggets sound
How can we
delicious.
care for it if we can't fulfill its needs?
Oh, I know. Meat. It's meat. It's meat.
Just in general.
Yeah, no, if I got bit by that Lone Star tick and I couldn't eat
No.
meat anymore, that's it. Oh my god, I'm already looking at the balcony just thinking about it. Demo!
Lily, aren't you being a bit too serious? Of course, having a pet is a huge responsibility.
I thought he meant the kid at first, so it's like, too serious about wanting to have one?
But Adora can learn how to be responsible by taking care of it, and we can buy whatever supplies we need.
I literally immediately killed that kitten.
What if its mother is still around? We might be taking a child from its parent.
Yeah, there's also usually more than just one, too. She could have been abandoned.
It isn't something we know for sure. No means no, Adora.
Well, I guess we learned a little bit about consent.
A striped cat plushie. It is soft and makes cute sounds when you squeeze it.
See, I literally just showed up with a bunch of kittens in the box. I was like, look what I got, Mama! There was no asking for permission. It was just done. But that's probably why it died, because I didn't have enough money to keep feeding it more food, so...
I was so upset that after we returned home, I slammed my door shut and refused to leave my room.
Damn.
That evening, Dad came over and gave me a stuffed animal. It was soft, fluffy, and looked like the kitten from before.
Wait, Arby's had steak nuggets? I thought you were saying, like, you couldn't live without steak nuggets, which I was like, ooh, that sounds really good. But it just sounds like bite-sized steak. And I was like, yeah, no, yeah, you could definitely cut it up. But that can't be their slogan, right? That's bad.
Mom bought this for you, but she didn't know how to give it to you. The softness of the plushie, mollified. The sadness of my heart.
Listen.
Can you believe that guy? Couldn't be me.
Emperor Palatine sparked joy. Oh no. Oh, Lux's transformation into Emperor Palpatine sparked joy. Like, all you gotta do, mama, is pick up the plushie, locate where your daughter is, take the plushie to that geolocation, and then extend your arms out in the direction of the baby and let it go.
A few days later, I saw the same kitten at the same spot. This time, though, it was with another cat with a matching coat. It's Mother. Mom was right. If I had taken the kitten home, I couldn't help but feel ashamed.
Yeah, just kidnap the mama too. Just take all of them. Take all the cats. A discreet apology. It's not even discreet or an apology because she didn't do it. I'd be like, that bitch can hand this to me to my face. I would have threw it back at Dad. I'd be like, nah, tell that bitch to do it right. What is she, Asian?
My hometown was always too warm for snow. If any snow did happen to fall, it would melt as soon as it touched the ground. Things like snowball fights and snowmen only existed in TV shows and fiction.
Same.
Some of my childhood wishes included leaving footprints in fresh white snow, making snow angels, building a huge snowman. When we finally had time for a family trip, I begged to go somewhere with an abundance of snow.
My first experience with snow was getting my head dunked into it by Brother Lion. And that's how we ended up having a snowy vacation. Thanks to that, I got to check off a lot of things on my bucket list. Then we killed her promptly at 8 years old because she achieved everything she wanted. And at that peak, we didn't want to risk it. Get it? Because she was a kid.
But
She said she cleared off a lot from her bucket list as a child. So you might as well just kill her sooner than later. Yeah. I don't know why I'm brushing off flowers from it, but alright.
right?
Just left this shit outside and some foliage started growing on it. There's not even any stems. Like, how?
It's got mycelium.
The fact that she's like, I wholly left this outside. But I'm cleaning the inside of the house, but nope. Got something from outside. I don't know why Mama Lion likes to store things outside. Because she also leaves them outside when it rains. And then it destroys it. And I'm like, you could just get containers. Like, you don't have to destroy your things. Okay, I think... Oh, wait. Aren't you supposed to be able to see inside this?
You probably need to scrape it with a toothbrush and then polish it with the cloth.
Well, it's a sponge, though. Oh, there's a cloth. I see. There.
Quick pick the things with the D-pad.
Oh. Yes. Yes, you can. Hypothetically. And literally.
Low pathetically.
Get out. just about to do this with the toothbrush because you told me. It's like, I feel like this will take 4 hours by itself. Oh, these little tiny little... I like the sound it makes though. Okay, I think I gotta get the brush for these little... Blah, blah. I thought that was a gold outline, but it's just mold.
Oh dear.
I was like, oh, it's got a little gold outline on it. Nope. It's just mold. I hope she has gloves as she's doing this. Oh my god, I thought that was a gold ring too! Oh no. This is just...
I did as well.
I was like, wow, so pretty. Super gross. Just throw it away. Also, where is she living now that she's just leaving this house to crust and die? Like, she just has multiple houses she can just... Although, I guess if it was Mama Lion's house, I wouldn't move into it either. I would sell it, though, if anything. I see you, little dusties. There you go. Oh, no. 2 more. 1, 2. It's making little water noises. Yeah. Wait, right? Right. Yeah! That scared me a little bit, not gonna lie. Oh, can you shake it violently? I don't think so. Oto-san, the snow crunches when you step on it, like human bones. And when you lie down, it's so soft and fluffy, unlike human bones.
Facts.
Right? Without the rings,
Really?
it is less interesting.
I think I'm gonna go full goofy on Dad now. Excuse me.
It sounds like a new move. I'm gonna go full
A new
goofy
move.
on him. Yeah, I'm gonna go full goofy on him.
Yeah. Really? Then I wanna lie down too. You're right, Adora. It's really soft.
I saw on TV that if you wave your arms and legs like a player, you get to make a huge snow pimp.
Oh my god. Then how about we make some big snow angels to watch over our family?
Even at night when you touch yourself? Okay! Oh, I forgot the mom was there.
Marshmallows are ready. You two better eat first, or you won't have enough energy to play.
I don't know about the caloric energy efficiency of marshmallows, but okay. Little Lion 2026 reboot is a little more sussy than usual. A little more sussy.
A snow globe we purchased on a family trip. It evokes many happy memories.
Hop, hop, hop. Pure sugar. Well, yeah, I guess that is a lot of high density.
But it's short term. You will crash later.
That's a myth. Oh wait, no, the hyperactivity is a myth. Never mind.
We made giant snow angels, built snowmen, and had an all-out snowball fight with no regard for how snow-crusted our clothes became. After it grew dark, we gathered around the fireplace and drank sweet cocoa.
Ew.
As the comforting warmth of the fire lulled me to sleep, I could hear Dad humming and Mom turning the pages of her book. On our way home, we bought a snow globe to commemorate all the wonderful memories from our vacation. However, since some time ago, I had deliberately hid the snow globe out of sight. Those warm memories became a source of agony as they reminded me of days I could never return to.
Ah, that's why I was covered in all that stuff. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Frozen Time. I love watches.
Fun lion fact.
Hmm.
I had hoped to find the attic key in the living room, but it didn't turn up. I decided to search my room next. It looked exactly as it did on the day I left home. Only the thick layer of dust on everything indicated any passage of time. My focus was drawn to my desk where Dad's pocket watch lay.
Okay, but also, isn't it like 80% of dust is human skin cells? So, like, where's all this extra dust coming from if no one's living there?
That is a good question. But we know it happens, so... There used to be a time when its clock still turned and its stock ticking could still be heard.
Tick, tick.
When Mom gave Dad this pocket watch, Dad was delighted with the engraved design. A lily, just like Mom's name. Wherever Dad went, so too did the pocket watch.
Why is he in your room?
Shortly after I started high school, the pocket watch fell silent for good.
Why was your dad in your room while you were gone? I think this might be red underneath it. Dad, how are you doing? Are you still crackling jokes over there? In hell? I don't think I'm doing that well. Yeah, clearly. That was clear. Watches are so great. One of the marvels of human ingenuity. Like, someone had to engineer that. You know that, like, second shit that, like, if we didn't, like, time bends or something in space? So, like, our satellites that are sending us time, it, like, distorts on its way to us. So then we have to adjust our clocks down here because it's fake time. And if we did it, everything would fall apart. Like in 2012 in the turn of the century when none of the clocks knew how to do 2000. The facts are a little off, but the vibe is there.
The vibe is there. I know that we do like leap seconds because technically a full revolution around the sun is not exactly 365 days.
Yeah, but it's also something about like, or it's the time we shoot two satellites that get bent because time is different when there's less gravity or something.
So time moves more slowly the closer you are to the speed of light. And I don't know why that is, but it's something that has been, I want to say proven, but I can't say for sure. But it's like a known thing. So if you had something that was capable of moving at the speed of light, it's technically as though it is, you know, still in time while everything else around it is moving at the regular speed. So it would be like, you know, it was like that Buzz Lightyear movie. Like if you're traveling fast enough, everything else around you will technically age faster than you because everything else is moving through time faster than you are.
Wait, does she mean so? Oh yeah, I was thinking, well, Diley's gonna chime in, but I forgot about that Buzz Lightyear movie. So wait, he was going too fast that time elsewhere went faster? That's weird.
Well, it was more that time moved slowly for him.
Okay, that makes more sense, yeah.
So he was, you know, in actuality up there for however many decades it was, but to him it was just like 30 seconds.
So, like, everything is fake. It's so real that it just doesn't work. We're just winging it. Why am I like, he's just gonna whip it out on the table? Let me give you a physical example, donk. See, the time it took for me to... Edith and Finch, etched in heart. What?
Etched in heart. I don't know if you should etch in a heart.
Right? And I was like, I feel like this is metal, not a heart. Just like, technically speaking. I was like, what is this, like, blinking thing? And why am I only at, like, 40%? And then it opened, and I was like, oh, I saw.
I always think about that that heart pocket watch from the Wizard of Oz that the Tin Man got.
Mmm.
And
Forgot
how
about that.
cool it was.
You could probably get a replica of that, too, huh?
Probably. I'm sure they sell it.
Imagine time as a clock made of two mirrors pointing at one another. Okay. I feel like I'm missing a chunk here. With a photon bouncing left and right between them. Every bounce is a tick of the clock. Okay, I'm with you. So far.
That's essentially how clocks work too, isn't it? It's like a
Oh, photons.
not with photons, but with like a, isn't it like a radioactive decay thing? I don't fully remember.
Oh, that's carbon dating. You can
Quartz.
quartz.
Yeah, watches and stuff are powered by like quartz. Some
Oh.
sort of thing that they have going on.
Oh, I thought you were saying like what creates time.
No. No, time is just an inherent thing.
Now put it into a moving train. Light has a speed limit, so as it goes forward, it grand thefts to the mirror. GTS.
It gets to the mirror.
Oh, it gets to the mirror slower than as it goes backwards because the train is carrying the... Oh. Oh, wait. Slower... So it gets to the mirror slower than as it goes... Wouldn't it be faster because the...
No, because everything is relative. When you're in a car or you're on a train, you can walk across whatever train car you're in, and to you, you're moving at your walking speed, but in actuality, you're moving at this train's speed plus your walking speed. But the thing about light...
Oh, okay.
The thing about light is that it's photons constantly emanating from what is there. So it's like if it's trying to reach the mirror, then it needs to catch up to the mirror because light isn't bound to the train. It's floating, sort of. So it's trying to catch up to the mirror that's on the moving train. And obviously it's a lot faster than the train, so it will, but it still takes however much longer for it to get to the mirror than if it was just still on the ground.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, Mom.
Adora, how many times have I told you to not call the office directly?
Oh, yeah, she hates us. We were an accident. Ain't no way. You're usually back by now, and I couldn't get in touch with you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got caught up in work and completely lost track of time. I'll make sure to check my phone more often from now on. But please, text instead of call.
Do they not know you have a family? All right. Oh, yeah, Mom. I was cleaning my room earlier, and I found the cassette player Dad gave me.
I'm sorry. Adora, but I still have a lot of work to do. Don't wait for me. Make sure you don't go to bed too late.
Mom, wait, So the dad died and she was extra fed up with her. Oh, she's so dramatic.
Its time remains eternally frozen, just like my family's.
What, your family's time is frozen? That's a weird way to put that.
Yeah.
That's a weird way to put any of this.
I desperately needed Mom, but she threw herself into work as if she wanted to forget Dad, and maybe all of us. Dad's passed, and we barely spoke to or even saw each other. Oh, days passed, my bad. I kept telling myself that I had to try to understand her, that she was raising me all by herself now, but my grief and sorrow grew nearly unbearable as they rendered my nights sleepless. Things would have been much easier if I had just blamed her.
For killing him?
Yet whenever I saw Mom so exhausted and fatigued, sadness came before anger. I hated her for leaving me alone, but at the same time, it pained me to see her eroding away.
Which is so weird as someone who was raised by a single parent, because, like, that was just the baseline. Like, what are you tripping about?
I mean, she knew what she had, you know?
Yeah.
As much as I longed for her comfort, I wanted to comfort her too.
Sorry, your existence is an inconvenience, so never brah. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. It would be faster going to the back one. That's what I was trying to say. Slow to the front, fast to the back.
Yeah, the thing is that light moves in all directions at all times, so it's sort of like weird like that.
Yeah, but you're not gonna say, like, what, one photon of time is in a different... One photon of light is in a different time than another photon of light. Right?
I'm sure there's some
Ouch.
physicist out there who would tell you that you're wrong, but I am not as brushed up on this stuff as I would like to be, so I cannot confirm nor deny.
You would like to be? Which you would like to be brushed up on the complexities of time and space?
Sure, I used to love that kind of stuff when I was a teenager.
Then do it.
Anyway.
Do it. Do one less hour of Final Fantasy and 1 hour of studying time and space. I dare you.
When I couldn't stand the silence in the house, I would listen to Dad's tapes. Listening to those songs made it feel like he was right there beside me. One day, I heard a composer tell his story on a radio show. When I was a kid, my father used to hum songs he had wrote himself, so I became interested in music. I hardly saw him after my parents divorced, but whenever I sang his songs, I felt like I was back in those happy childhood days. That's how I started composing. For me, it's a way of bringing comfort, not only to me, but to others in similar circumstances. I could see myself in his story, and his song resonated with me. Naturally, I admired him. Finally, I understood what Dad had meant. I wanted to tell him that I found something I couldn't live without doing. I found a part-time job and started saving money for composing tools.
Composing tools?
Yeah, you know.
Composing tools.
Like the Stream Deck right there. When Mom asked about it, I thought she was finally taking some interest in my life. She was just like, it's taking up
Like a
space.
mixer?
Yeah, like a stream pad. Like I said, little dongle thing. She probably was a digital.
Tungle thing?
She was probably a digital composer, not a analog one.
I mean, for the most part, I was too, but yeah. I just
Easy.
didn't know what she meant when she said composing tools.
You couldn't see it through all. I could see it through all the mold and the musts. She's probably gonna die after all this exposure. Now here's the. Oh, you can read that while I'm cleaning because I keep getting off the item.
All right. Okay, so just the last message?
Yeah.
What's a voice for Diley? Well, I know what Diley sounds like, but I'm not gonna offend him by trying to imitate what I think he sounds like.
Yeah, probably
Alright,
don't.
now here's where the relativity comes in. For a train moving at 50 miles an hour, the difference is basically inconsequential. But if a train was moving at 99% the speed of light, it would make a big difference for that photon bouncing between the mirrors.
So if you were in between the mirrors, would you be in a different time than the train? You'd be in your own time inside of its time?
No, because you're still on the train. You're in the same as whatever the train is. But what you would see is, like, there are theories actually about, like, how you would perceive such a thing because the light is kind of trying to reach you. But, like, from what I understand, I think that it would just mean that, like, most things around you would be dimmer because the light would not reach your eyes as quickly as it normally would.
Kind of like how our photons die as we age and everything is duller as an adult. Like colors are less saturated. Damn. And also the experience of clearly having one parent that loves you and one that doesn't. I'd rather just have one or the other. Instead of both. That seems a little conflicting. Well, I guess I did have that, sort of. But not in the same household.
Clean off damn screws.
This is very relaxing, not gonna lie.
I'm very glad that it's not a little to the left too.
The only thing is when I get into these, like, nitty-gritties and I don't want to get the hint. But I'm like, at this point, it's like, it could, yeah, literally be pixel hunting, and I hate pixel hunting. But I'm like, it's a challenge, and I love overcoming challenges.
What about next to the switch there? No? Okay.
Like, I also looked inside. Yeah. We can't choose the families we're born into, but we can choose whether or not we take an axe to our mothers. That was such a wild time for me. Because I didn't know drugs can make you feel artificially homicidal.
Wait, where is the rest? Can you move that switch?
Ah, yes. Damn it.
Secrets.
Oh, turned it on. It would be like, you have to remove the batteries. What was that game we played where we had to fix stuff? And we were black or something? Or biracial?
We had to fix stuff and we were black or something.
Like, I had to, like, fix a coffee machine and, like, build it, take it apart, fix it, and then build it back together.
Oh, the one with that, like, Indian family or whatever?
Was it? She was in, like, Paris?
Oh, no, I'm not thinking of the same.
It was, like, a little cafe or something. And it was going out of business and she needed to fix things to help it get back in business or something. It was like it was kind of like this, but like instead of cleaning things, we were fixing things. Mom, you're late again. You must be exhausted. And we were wearing overalls, maybe?
I thought you were in a t-shirt.
Yes, a little. How was your day? those things?
Oh, these? Yeah, a MIDI controller, a microphone. They're tools for composing.
What sort of a MIDI controller is that? Anyway,
By composing,
How do
you
you
mean
not know?
composing music?
Even I know. Uh-huh. I started making songs little by little, and I got a part-time job to buy these tools myself.
Wait, Adora, a part-time job?
Yeah, like have a whole life when you're not here.
You started working just for a hobby?
I mean, you could have just gave me the money too, I guess, if that's what you want.
Adora, you need to be studying hard for your future right now. Don't waste your time on things like that and quit your part-time job too.
Okay.
oh, you mean master's degree that will be useless?
Okay, so you're gonna give me an allowance then, right? And let me buy things?
A red MIDI controller. The first piece of music equipment I ever bought with my own money.
I guess it's just only 4 keys though. Like, you can't do that much with that.
Listen, this is like the 1800s. You
It's
only-
literally new enough that she could text.
I wanted to tell her that it wasn't just a hobby, that I was serious.
Oh, don't
But
do
before
that.
I could say anything, Mom said she was tired and headed towards her room. My words were met with the sound of her door closing shut. I was left alone in an all too
Oops.
familiar silence. I was angry at Mom for not listening to my words, but I kept trying to understand her. I thought she might change her mind if I showed her how serious I was. So I composed the sickest banger to ever bang. Much like how music had comforted me, I wanted Mom to feel comforted too, and if possible, with a song of my own creation.
Nope. Dad done fucked her up. Mom be like, ugh, now she wants to be a musician? Because of your
Y'all ready for
stupid
this?
songs? Oops. I was like the hamster song. Dee da dee doo doo, dee da dee doo.
Yes.
After that day, I spent every spare moment composing. Not only was it my first song, but it was a song for Mom. When I felt that I had poured enough of my heart into it, I recorded my song onto a cassette tape.
Number 1, you don't do that with a MIDI controller, but anyway.
How would you know? You don't have a MIDI controller.
I do have a MIDI controller anyway.
Oh.
I fervently
Sounds
hoped that
perfect.
it would bring her some comfort, even if I couldn't fully convince her, if I could at least help her feel a little better.
Yeah, my MIDI controller doesn't look like that. It's a keyboard.
Okay, so you
When
don't.
Mom came back to me,
So, no, it's literally a MIDI controller.
But
You don't.
but
Mom
you
came
just
back
said
home
it was
Exhausted as usual. I nervously handed her the tape.
you just said it was a piano.
I didn't say it's a piano. I said that it was a keyboard
Yeah.
layout.
Piano. Electric piano.
It's not an electric piano, though. It doesn't make noise by itself. It's a MIDI interface.
Ah.
So you connect it to a computer, and it sends signals like a MIDI controller because it is a MIDI controller.
Gotcha. So why is it shaped like a piano?
Because it sends the information over as notes on a keyboard.
Shouldn't you just have a
So,
piano
like,
then?
Well, I do. But it's also like different. That's why I was like, well, our controller only has 4 buttons. There's only so much you can do with that. Because it's like, at that point, it would be like, you know, one of those like rudimentary drum pad kind of things. Like, sure, you could put like, you could put like some drum samples on it and like play the drums with it, sort of. But otherwise, you're basically just sampling, which, you know, is perfectly valid. But like, there's only so much you can do at once with that. And if you're just doing it digitally, you might as well just do it manually that way, you know?
Bigum flower. Listen, she was just a wee high school baby.
I know.
Wait, there's flowers inside this shit? Actually, I would leave them in there. That's kind of cute.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But also, like, how?
So what happens when you don't take care of your shit. I need to make it bigger. I don't remember how to make it bigger.
Was it ZR
And
and the right stick?
it's like you. There you go. Yes. Yeah, I wanted to get these little. What playthrough is this? After I was playing Silk Song again.
I heard it was actually really long.
Oh. Wait, you didn't. Never mind.
Yeah, you know the answer to that.
You're so lame.
It's the next thing I'm playing, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Red Dead. Always reminds me of Red Dead.
What, Silk Song, or the fact that I have so many games I need to play?
Yeah, the second one. He was just a lonely cowboy in the West. Let's see. This button. Oh no.
Yeah.
Huh?
You are old enough to know what button you need to press to open a tape player.
Yeah, but Daddy said press the one on the side.
Yeah, he meant the one on the top, I think. I'm pretty sure that's a cable jack. I don't think that's a button.
Because I was like, the side, like, this is not a side. Well, that's a top, I would say. Not the cassette still being in here.
Nah, that thing's long gone, man. Hosting a colony of something. You know what? Maybe they made their own songs and recorded them on there.
That's hilarious. We are little microbes, dee-da-dee-do. We will give you the plague so you can go, go, go.
Genius lyrics.
Liquid fire is what I'm spitting. Look at the latch, the thing you use to attach to your shirt or something. Look how it's oriented. The buttons are all on the... Oh, you're right. That isn't the top. Dang. Diley out logic you.
Me?
Both of us.
What are you talking about?
This isn't the top because the way you clip it on,
I
this
never
would be...
said it was the top.
You literally said, no, you push the button at the top.
No, I said you're old enough to know what button you need to press to open a tape player.
Yeah, and then you followed that up with saying the one's at the top.
I'm pretty sure.
And then
I
I
can rewind the
said,
tape, but...
yeah. And then I was like, oh yeah, it is the top and this is the side. But it's wrong. We're wrong. Mr. licks his fingers and doesn't even remember.
Alright, I'm rewinding the tape, okay?
I feel like this is, No, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah, you would forget what you said.
God!
Skill issue.
Lack of observational. Oh, how did I? Oh, because it was okay. Like, how did I get that side and not the other side already? But I see. Oh wait, it's not still in here. What?
Okay. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
We're 50-50 on this. So you said, "Oh, he said the one on the side." And I said, "Yeah." And this was after you pushed it. And I said, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he meant that one on top." So I did say on top, but it was like after the fact because I thought that you were looking at the side as the side. So I said that that was on top relative to the side.
Yeah, backpedaling at best. Is this another button situation?
Are you another button situation?
Like, they have to... I don't know if I...
What if you push in the other buttons? No, the one, yeah, the controls. Like maybe the sides of those buttons are not clean. Yep, I just saw a little bit on the...
But now we're just erasing the tape. Erase the tape. Good eye. Good note. If only we could do this with our teeth. Have fun playing the Song of the Silks.
There's a thing called floss, you know.
Nope. This seems a lot better than that.
You just want to push your teeth in and out.
Yeah. I want to be able to wiggle it if I open my mouth and just...
Ugh. Oh, that makes me... Ugh.
You composed this yourself?
The melody came to me first, so I started with that. I'm still working on the lyrics. Oh, and there's another one I'm preparing for a competition. The theme is...
Hold up, Adora. Didn't I tell you last time you need to focus on your studies?
Mom, I know it might seem like only a hobby right now, but please, can you at least try listening?
Adora, do you even hear what you're saying?
Yes. Inherently.
How can you waste your time on this instead of studying for your future?
This is my future, Mom.
I'm tired, so let's talk another time.
So you mean never?
So...
Another time? When's that gonna be? When you quit your job? As if that'll happen, bitch.
Adora, I'm saying this for your sake.
Sake? I'm serious about becoming a composer. I want to make it... I want to make it so you don't have to worry about money anymore. Okay, well
that's
don't do it for her. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. And people said I'm pretty talented, so...
Adora, I said no. Don't even think about it.
I've already thought about it. I've already done it.
Right now, you may feel like you're special. Talented? There's no more word more meaningless. Don't get carried away because of a mere compliment. Praise proves absolutely nothing.
Wow, this is the ultimate.
Emotional damage.
Yeah,
What's wrong with
exactly,
Mom, man?
Diley. That's a perfect reaction to that. Ain't no way this shit still plays anything.
Dad's cassette player, despite how old it is, it can still play tapes. Why was she so
I was like,
angry? Was she more tired than usual? Even now, I still don't know why Mom reacted so explosively. I never expected her to yell at me like that. Her fury left me speechless.
While I was stunned, she tore the tape from my hands and threw it in the trash. Without so much as a backwards glance, she said, wait, why am I reading all Sorry.
I don't know.
I guess
Not
I was
wasting
just
your
so
time on worthless things like this.
What she threw away wasn't only a cassette tape. Therein was the piece of my heart that held my drive to comfort Mom, despite the loneliness after Dad's passing. Even if hating her was the easier path, I didn't give up trying to understand her.
Ain't no child's like that. This is fiction. Most fiction.
But at that moment, when my heart was equated to trash, I felt something disappear from inside me. After Mom's rage quelled and silence fell once again, I finally gave up trying to understand her.
Okay, there it is. I was like, that's more realistic. Be like, fuck this bitch. I can see why Gabby was so emotional. I'm just filled with
She had a
rage.
mom like that.
No, just she's a sucker for sad things like this.
The music box was the last present I ever received from Dad. Whenever I felt lonely, I would wind it up and talk to him as if he were right there beside me. Dad, if you were still here, you would have supported me, right? Mom doesn't understand what it's like to have a dream, to have something you can't live without. All she wants to do is to fit into the mold. That's probably the only kind of life she knows. I cried for a long time, pouring out my anguish. Listening to the music box play, it felt like Dad was sitting right next to me.
I've been trying to sort out the lag. It's pretty
Yeah,
long.
I noticed.
After that day, I stopped waiting for Mom. I didn't even want to talk to... I didn't even want her to talk to me anymore. I had nothing to say to her. I wish you were the one that was dead, Mom. Like, at some point, she'll say that. Oh, so...
Try the air blow gun. I want to see what that does.
It just puts the mold into the atmosphere. Even less sanitary. What?
What the?
Oh, it's dead.
Oh.
Is there a way to charge it? Oh, it just...
it charges over time.
That's really weird. I guess I just didn't want you to blow.
Yeah, they didn't want you to be too OP.
I honestly like the toothbrush the best.
Yeah, honestly, that's faster than the gun, too. I don't know why.
You're probably gonna have to do it to get under, like, the record or something. So, scrub a record. Fucking break it. I don't know why I said the F-bomb. It wasn't that serious.
It is that serious.
Yeah, that is true. It will be broken forever if you scrub a record. I want to go in. Like this little... Ah, no, I didn't want to do that yet. Stop it. So, wait.
Flops open, though.
It's got a record and a thing in the side? Oh, this must be fake. 'Cause how? This would be the cutest, like, music box, though, because it looks like a record player. I actually want this now. If only a Bessie would write that down and make it happen.
Listen. I did think about it for a second. And before I was done processing it, you said it.
You're like, fuck you, that Bessie. I ain't doing shit. You don't get your record music box. Only because I do collect music boxes, for those who don't know. I actually have a music box that was created in a little cute gift bag, so it's not like you open the gift bag to get to the music box. The music box is the gift bag, and super cute. Very one of a kind. I met the artist who made it by hand. I just feel like nowadays you don't get as good music box options in little stores anymore. Because they used to be everywhere. This could also use some gold trim on it. Flow inside. You're right. Okay, let's see. Because it does take time to charge. So let's see if we can... What? I like that. Yeah. Just violent tossing. See, it gets a lot, but it doesn't, like, get in there. It's because she's not using the scrubby side. She gets some, like, steel wool. That'll show it. Let me get, like... Ooh. Turn, bitch, turn. Oh. It's gonna manually make me crank that soldier boy. I used to fall asleep to the sound of Davy Jones's music box. Swear to God, if you don't know what that is, I'm going to murder you. Oh, ew! But we gotta get it. You didn't confirm whether or not you knew what I meant.
You mean like Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah. Davy Jones's music box. Okay, good. He's like, Googles for his life. Yeah, you're right, Daily. We are cleaning the whole cylinder. Ah, goddammit. Oh, it's a little early. Ah! Oh, please, Amaya. You're used to this. Okay. Ah. There we go. I think I got it. I feel like I'd rather intricately clean singular item than a whole apartment. I say that, but I don't want to clean my great-great-great-great-grandfather's picture frames. Although, I guess if I had a toothbrush and some pretty good solution, I guess I could do it if it was like this. Play some music, just scrub. But I also don't know if I need some special kind of polish or solution, so I don't like, oh fuck, I had to do the size of the cylinder. Or something. I don't want to damage it. It's my family history. Family. See, none of Lux's people are as important as my people, so he doesn't care. You don't have to worry about restoring your great-great-grandfather's oil portraits.
No, I do not. Because my great-great-grandparents did not live here.
I mean, do you still have a heritage house back at home?
By back at home, do you mean Portugal?
Yeah.
I mean, my grandparents have their houses that they live in.
You have grandparents?
My mom's parents are still alive, yes.
Ah, and they're in Portugal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So presumably. But then...
I mean, I wouldn't call it a heritage house, it's just where they live.
Well, I mean, was it passed down or is it new?
I don't think so.
Mm.
I also don't think it's new. I think it's just where they live.
No, new as in new to the family, starting their generation.
Yeah, maybe, probably.
You don't even know.
I don't even know.
Never curious? You're supposed to go there, right? But you didn't. I want to move it.
Yeah, there was a summer that we'd planned on going, but it wasn't working out. I don't remember why.
The pandemic.
Right.
the whole world thing.
A
Yeah.
very valid reason.
Entano asim que você sabe português da hora. What does that mean, Lux?
I think he's saying he wants to know if I know Portuguese. Yeah, but I barely know any Portuguese, so I know that você sabe português means you know Portuguese.
That is one of the things you learn in a lot of language is, do you know language? Insert language here. I was thinking that, like, imagine if you were like, it's gonna be really hard to. Oh, I thought the box would. No, the box is in the way.
Dahora, I don't know what that means. Does it
If
mean
you
like now?
Debra.
Adora. Oh, it means cool, awesome, great, or incredible in Brazilian Portuguese.
Daora. Portuguese sounds really Spanish.
Well, it is very close to Spanish. It's like if Spanish and French had a baby.
Don't say that. Diley hates
Why?
French. Like, if you were committed to a mental facility and then you were like refusing to speak, and then they got you an interpreter, and then the interpreter was like, oh, are you deaf? Do you know sign language? And then you were just like, no, I just want someone to teach me. And then annoyingly people would have to talk to you, and then you would be asking like, oh, how do you say this in sign language? And so you could communicate back to them.
I think you lost me very early on in that whole thing.
No, it's based off a dream I had where like if you were committed but you could speak, but then once you got committed you couldn't speak, and so they got an interpreter because you knew a little sign language. So they got an interpreter thinking you were deaf and that you fluently knew it, but then you didn't know it. So then you had to keep the interpreter not to interpret but to teach. And then it's a story like The Water Lady, but different.
The water lady.
The Water Helen Keller. Helen Keller. I only remember it because water, Helen, water. Because I love water. Yeah, it'd be like a modern day Helen Keller. But you're learning as you're trying to speak. So the interpreter becomes your teacher instead of just an interpreter. That's what I'm saying. But then I was like,
on the cylinder somewhere.
yeah. And then I was like, oh, they don't really allow you to have phones and stuff. Because I was like, you could also use like a dictionary or something, but not really. But yeah, that was based off a dream I had. Because basically, it'd be state-sponsored tutoring.
State-sponsored.
Yeah. Well, if you if you were on public insurance and you were committed into the mental institution, they pay for everything.
This 0.02%.
It might be... No?
Near the lock?
Oh. Wait, there's this. Or you mean like the hinges?
Spec.
Yeah. Wait. Ah! Buttons! Oh my god. How does this... There it is. I was like, we will sit here. Spanish is alright, but comparing it to French isn't right. That's like that.
Adora, can we talk for a minute?
I'm busy right now.
I'm sorry for how I acted. I must have been tired, so I got emotional.
Gee, I wonder if you made her emotional by talking shit about her.
But it was for your sake, Adora. I don't want you to suffer. Right now, things may seem fun and exciting, so you might think that the road ahead will be easy. Someday you'll understand.
I never said shit was gonna be easy. That's why I've been working my ass off.
Right?
For now, it would be better if you focused on your studies and kept composing as a hobby.
Well, I can't do that if I don't have my job, so...
Now I get why you're saying these things. You've never had anything you truly wanted to do, have you? All you've ever done is live by other people's standards. That's why you don't understand how serious I am and what it's like to have something you can't live without. If Dad were here, he would have understood me. At least he wouldn't have thrown away my tape like that, you bitch. He wasn't anything like you. It's better than you. I can't believe he married a cold-hearted wench like you!
music box that plays after you wind it. The best gift Dad ever gave me.
What about my voice acting?
I deliberately chose the words that would hurt her the most with a smiling face. I thought I had the right to, since she was the one who hurt me first.
Yeah, I know what they were going for, but it did not land. Also, I think the worst things would have been like, I wish you were dead instead of him. You didn't hit it yet. Almost.
Mom said nothing during my verbal onslaught. Her silence only fueled my rage, so my words became harsher, crueler, more vicious. Mom quietly took my wrath. After the room fell silent, she left without a single word. Left alone, I picked up the music box and said to myself,
Itoki, that was nothing compared to what she did to me.
The right to hurt. Now I get it. I was like, am I cleaning a radiator? That would have been a nice pun for that, though.
it was a peaceful weekend afternoon. I'd started to doze off after putting stickers all over Dad's camera. In my half-awake state, I could faintly make out Mom and Dad's voices as they quietly talked. I wanted to keep listening to their conversation, but before long I fell asleep.
There are mushrooms on that camera.
Right? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, this is extra.
Serious health hazards.
Dad used to take pictures of me and Mom whenever he could. It looks like it still might work if I charge it. Nope.
Does it? Does it?
I tried turning it on after I cleaned it. She's so dumb, but so cute. Just it doesn't blow the mushrooms away.
Magically clean.
Literally, the mushrooms are not going away, though.
The stickers are still pristine underneath, though.
Right? They're like, listen, we're an indie studio. You get what you get. Non-reality. Is it gonna blow away the rust, too? Yep, it blows away the rust. I actually do need to clean my white sneakers. I got like some cleaner and I was like, oh, I need to get a toothbrush. But I was like, every time I go to the dentist, they give me a free one. And I'm like, I'll just use that one. And then somehow I always lose the free toothbrush. And then I'm like, next time. Because I'll be damned if I buy a toothbrush after knowing I have free ones somewhere in this apartment. This looks like a toy, toy camera. So white. Mitsubishi. It's kind of satisfying to see that hard line, though. Oh, Daddy's saying more to you. Or to us.
Oh. Saying Portuguese is just like French and people want going up to an English speaker, looking them dead in the eye and going, quit! Me gardina in gear dagum pujanga
What? We gardina in Gildagum, pedo singings.
Listen.
Brag.
Listen. Portuguese and Spanish and French and Italian, they all come from Latin. So they're all the same roots.
Italian. They all sat around in an old man council and they all came up with the words based on how pretty they sounded.
That doesn't mean that it's a different
It's not based off of roots. It's based off of how pretty it sounds.
That's just wrong, but okay.
It's not. I read it in a book about Italian language. All
But Italian is based off of Latin. It's just
they came together and they said, these would be the prettiest language ever. And they made up all the words together. Like attraversiamo, which is one of the best Italian words. It couldn't have been attraversois because it's not cute enough. Jesus Christ. That's such a startling difference.
Truly.
We'll use the
Good as new.
sponge. We haven't given the sponge any love. Yeah, exactly. It's a vibe check. And carissimi? Ugh, forget about it. You call me carissimi? Hints unlocked. I thought it was at 40, but it's when you have 40 left, I guess. I don't think this is open.
Oh my.
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
you can push the lens in now. Yeah.
They did account for that. It's like, but did they? I mean, in and of itself, this would be damaging, in my opinion. It reminds me, I have a few stuff I need to put on the marketplace to sell. I do have like a super old like Nikon camera. I feel like, yeah, I probably need this. Ugh. I feel like this amount of radiation in a battery should literally make you infertile.
Radiation?
Yeah, because it's essentially recharging itself with this like a radioactive process, and it's doing it constantly.
I don't think that's what that is.
Yeah, it's like giving off like stuff as it's producing heat and energy, and it's erasing your eggs. It's frying your eggs.
Maybe
And you're
that's just
baking.
like an overheating meter.
Ain't no way. I mean, if it was producing that much heat, it still would be radioactive.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, because heat breaks down proteins and electrons.
That's no. Not the same way.
Yeah, our next little lion merch is gonna be me writing a science book. Oh, I see. This is the Flash. I need to make it come out.
I don't know why, for some reason, I misheard what you said, and I thought you said you riding a science book, like a cowgirl.
Oh no. And how the fuck she put that sticker there? I mean, I guess if she had tiny baby fingers, but it's pretty hard to get, and it's like perfectly aligned. These are the questions, chat. Yeah, I actually haven't been on any of my little lion social media accounts, let alone making any new merch nowadays. You did remind me though. I was supposed to make some merch for February, but Just not inspired enough.
You're supposed to get in that part of the lens.
Yeah. I feel like there it is. Like, I have to get it on the screen. It's even called Antique Low Pixel. What? It came out as an antique with low pixelation.
Adora, did you finish your homework?
Hi, Ranjanka!
She fell asleep after playing with the camera again. She really does love it. She's interested in so many things, like music and writing. I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, huh?
I only hope that she doesn't become like me.
Yeah, Mom.
You still have regrets about back then. You know, I thought you were so beautifully radiant.
Wow.
Wow. You literally would say that, though. You're shook now, but you would literally say that by accident. You would?
It's all in the past now. I was naive and foolishly chasing what was only a dream. Now I'm awake and live in reality.
I want to wake up.
Let's not talk about this anymore, alright?
Yosh.
I now discontinued digital camera. It is decorated with stickers that I had stuck on as a child.
Oh, you can still play with it while it's here. Yeah, that's clearly working. Oh yeah, body pillow. Man, only real VTubers get access to that primo merch.
The camera contained a recording that I had never seen before. Had I pressed the record button while I was asleep,
Of course you
slanted
did.
video captured a long conversation between Mom and Dad. I found it difficult to understand. The Mom I knew had always seemed so ordinary. Suddenly I realized that perhaps the words I had so aggressively thrown at her that day meant more than I had thought. That moment kept playing over and over in my mind. How silently she stood before my anger. How silently she had left the room, followed only by the sound of the door closing.
Maybe she was a singer. What she dreamed of. Well, or maybe a writer? Because she liked pens so much.
Okay, the funny thing though is that you are on track to finishing this in like 3.5 hours.
Ah, god damn it.
Only Mom's room was left. Holding the old doorknob, I felt as if I were about to meet Mom herself after all this time.
If you did, that'd be so strange, because who dug up her body and put her back in the room?
Her room was filled with boxes, all neatly labeled and sorted by purpose. Somehow it seemed like she knew she wouldn't be coming back. One box in particular caught my attention. Things I couldn't throw away. This box contained many trophies that I had never seen before.
Who labels a box like that? Just put miscellaneous. Where did she get all these from? I really don't know anything about my mom. I mean,
Obviously, she was a writer.
right? Like, what's there to know? This might actually have gold plate on it, though, for once. Or gold lines. Okay, I will try to speed run this. Although I wasn't necessarily being slow about cleaning. I think we were just having conversation in between everything.
Is your phone ringing?
Yeah, but I'm a little confused because it's kind of late to be calling whoever it is. Like it's after office hours.
Doesn't identify the number.
No, it just says LA. Which is like 7:15. Where's my toothbrush? Oh, that is not helping. Well, I think this is the polish part. Usually when I'm streaming, it's on Do Not Disturb. Do not disturb! Oh, there's a thing inside of it. Cute.
Seems like that quill would be very top heavy.
Yeah, ain't no way this would balance enough to be displayed like that. Oh, those corners are gonna be a bitch. Ah! This looks exactly like the symbol I saw on the teacup. She lie about him buying this for her? She actually won it in a competition? PWG. Huh. It doesn't clean the sides of that, interestingly enough. No, I meant to. Oh, that's how you move it. Okay. It's okay, chat. We'll just end, and I'll be like, whenever we need another short stream, let's just play that super sad song where she hates her mother game. She hates her mother. Hi, get the fuck. They want to come off. You're eating more goats. I think goats have like a good amount of fat. I feel like I've never touched a goat.
They got a lot of fat.
Yeah, right. I feel like maybe they hop around too much. Probably very lean. And maybe a little tough as a result. I bet on the inside of that hole on the quilt, it will be impossible to find. And I got it! I got it! Look, see? Ha ha ha. Yeah, the hole is clean. Good hole. Most holes are self-cleaning, though. Oh, I jumped up to 99 real fast. Is this open? I don't think so. Oh yeah, I got it. Or maybe, is that supposed to be clean? Yeah. Oh. Ah. Yee. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I wanna. I can move it. No! I was trying to figure out how to move it. Dad, what's that? A trophy? Yep, I got this for winning first place in a math competition. Cool, huh? Oh,
What?
right. Sorry. Wow, does Mom know? Well, there's no way you wouldn't show her something this cool.
Oh, right, I'm supposed to read. I'm sorry.
And this is why
She knows. I bragged about it all the time.
it took 7 hours, actually.
But then she'd look at me with that sullen look and bring the box.
Skill issue.
The box?
Adora, how about a snack? We have cheesecake.
Dad, don't change the subject. A trophy I've never seen before.
A trophy I'd never seen before. Writing competition, first place, Lily Mayer. It has the same symbol as the teacup.
I was just gonna say, wait, so is Dad just like lying about his entire life, or what's going on there?
Right?
So this was the box that Dad had mentioned. I took out a few trophies and read their plates. School writing competition, winner. Youth short story competition, excellence award. Novel contest, first place, all for Lily Mayer. These accolades demonstrate how much she had achieved, but they were proof of the dream Mom once had. She was talented enough to win all these awards, but why didn't she pursue writing as a career? And why did she stop me from chasing my dream so badly? One after another, thoughts endlessly flowed through my mind.
I mean, being a writer, I feel like it's harder. No, did not 100% it makes me upset. Uh-oh.
Things were never the same after Mom threw away my cassette tape. I couldn't pretend that nothing had happened. This animosity persisted after high school. As I left home to study music at a distant university, I told myself I wouldn't call her until I had succeeded. I never called her.
I never.
Then I believed that once I graduated university, success would easily find its way to me. However, just as Mom had warned, the world was much colder than I had thought. Awards and words of praise became more and more meaningless. The further I drifted from success, the more I avoided calling Mom. I could already hear what she'd say.
That's why I told you to stop. I told you it'd be a waste of time.
I wasn't ready to hear those words to my face. Even after I'd changed my phone number, I couldn't bring myself to call her. After some time, I received an unexpected call from my aunt. Mom had passed away.
Damn, so who found her? Like, was the
She
aunt?
died of a broken heart.
I thought I'd be able to call her anytime I wanted, but I didn't have the courage to. That would mean I have to admit that she was right all along. You changed your number, fam? That's a lot.
Vent. Sus.
So she dead ass didn't talk to her mom since high school. That is
Yes.
wild. Oh my god, you can see the dust flying in the air.
Blow that rust off.
It's starting to make me feel uncomfortable. You really shouldn't take a wet sponge to something this ancient and delicate. I mean, that's so Asian, though, I feel like. I don't think any black family, like, I wish I would have changed my number on my mom so she wouldn't, like, that just sounds like something a black family could not do. She'd be like, I will hunt you down to your school. Show up in your class like, bitch, you trying to leave me on red? Like, can't imagine. But I feel like Asian families are so quick to be like, yep, disowned, never talking to again. Comes back as a ghost. I fucking told you you'd be a failure! I mean, like, do accountants really just always find accounting jobs? Like, no matter what? I feel like...
Accounting's a pretty safe one.
Like, you might not, like, an accountant for a bank or something. But, like, when I find people who work at banks, I'm like, you work at a bank? How do you just walk into a bank branch and be like, yeah, I'll be your accountant? Like, those don't
Usually
seem like...
you work your way up from being like a teller or somebody that sits at a desk to getting to those positions later.
I don't, like, even being a teller, like, a teller is not like a... Oh, I am in high school and I work as a bank teller. Like, I feel like it's like the
It
cat.
is an entry-level job, though. It's not like it doesn't pay well.
I feel like it's not. I feel like it's like the cat distribution system. Like, there are people that are born to be tellers, and they're identified through like the bank conglomerate, and then they take
Though.
they take the jobs, and
Like,
then no
My
one
sister
else.
works at a bank, and
What?
one of my distant friends also works at a bank.
Doing what?
The friend does like kind of more grunty work. I don't remember exactly what it is. I think it's like approving loans and stuff, and he has to do really shitty things because he doesn't have a choice. And my sister is basically an account manager, I think, and she, like, works with, like, companies, I guess, and people who need, like, business accounts and stuff like that.
Doesn't even sound like that'd be a job you could have for longer than a year. Cause like, how many businesses need new accounts?
You need to maintain the accounts, and you need to.
What does that even mean? Maintain? Like they're just there. You don't need to like do anything.
They're not just there. You have to like figure out what the money is going towards and where, if it needs to, like you can't really just like as a company hoard money in the bank. Like you do stuff with it,
What? So she's just playing with people's money?
She's not playing with people's money.
Sounds like you're saying she's playing with people's money. Because they can't just sit there. It has to do something?
She talks to the people with the accounts, or the people that need the accounts, or whatever. I don't know exactly what she does. So
Clearly.
it's something along those lines.
Like, I never talk to my bank people. I have nothing to say to them.
Because you don't have a business account with them, right?
I mean, I literally do. You were there when I opened up a business
Sorry,
account.
I mean like a corporate account or something. But even then, you also don't have like bank loans,
I mean, what's there to talk about my bank loan unless I'm not paying it?
Well, if it's like a mortgage or something like that.
I have never be like, my mom be like, yeah, I talk to my mortgage lender like once a week. Like, no, we don't talk to these people. We just put it on auto pay and that's it.
I mean, people always need money and always need to put their money places, so I don't think that it's a matter of like, you have to, like, it's not like
It ever
at
reaches
some
saturation.
point everybody is set up with an account, I don't think that ever happens.
That's wild, because how? Unless you're opening accounts for babies. Babies. It'd be like, oh, there's a
In
mom
some
and pop.
cases, like, you need to open an account at a specific bank for a loan or for some other random reason, like you want to get some sort of a perk or whatever. You're familiar with that kind of thing. Like, I had to open an account at a bank for, actually, no, one of them I did through the dealership, but one of my car loans I did through a local credit union, and I had to open an account there because that's how that works.
Weird. Car loans are weird. was like, what is that noise? Noise.
What noise?
The controller. I guess it beeps when it's in your hand. Selected, I guess. This doesn't even have enough keys on it to be a real typewriter.
It's like the MIDI controller.
Yeah, so apparently this is just their style. Simplicity. I feel like I need to, like...
Yeah, their language actually only has 11 characters, including punctuation.
I don't think so. But I'm like, do I need to clean under... I need to clean under, like, the little key parts.
Tines.
Yeah.
That's not what they are. The little, flippy arms.
Something must open, because this is a significant amount. It doesn't go all... Anyway... I think Adventure Time shows in my brain and remembers all. I love Adventure Time. Adventure Time, come on. Oh yeah, there are all those instances where people get everything they want and then they end up bored.
It's so weird for me to hear Adventure Time and old cartoon in the same sentence.
I mean, its animations are really old though. Like, when I look back at the first season, I'm like, damn.
Well, that's just stylistic. That's not how old it is.
Old. Okay, there we go. Because Fiona and Kate look a lot different.
Well, yeah, because that's been... What has it been, 15 years since
Yeah. Because the new, it's not old. Yay! Yeah, exactly. It's still very old. Are you leaving? Sorry. If I don't go now, I'll be late for my flight.
Oh, sorry.
You have a lot of luggage. I'll drive you to the airport.
It's fine. I know you're busy. I'll be going now.
Adora.
A typewriter that looks like a prop from a black and white film. It seems that Mom typed her stories on it.
Jake has some mad wisdom in that show.
Come to think of it, that was the last conversation we ever had. I had left without looking back, determined to return only when I had succeeded. I wanted to prove Mom wrong, but that door I shut so firmly never opened again. I opened the small drawer at the bottom of the typewriter. Inside were sheets of paper and the attic key. Most of the papers were stories that Mom had written. The rest seemed to be contracts. Among the papers were a few letters that began with the salutation, "Dear Miss Lily Mayer." I picked up a letter that was filled with writing. Dear Miss Lily Mayer, it's been some time since I last penned a letter to you. I recall in your previous letters that you have been a fan of mine for some time now. I wanted to let you know that I read the story you sent this time as well. Please understand that I say this for your sake. I have read your works for a long time now, and they lack any aspect of exceptionality. Certainly, you could make a livelihood out of your writing, but I doubt that standard alone would be satisfactory for you. I understand your desire to be a writer. However, discretion is sometimes the better part of valor. I believe that your time would be better spent in another field of work. I truly apologize for conveying these words much too late. Sincerely, Lewis.
Me much too late.
Saying you wasted your time working on this.
Words left unsaid.
Oh my god, what happened? Is that a phone at the bottom of the ocean?
Oh.
Lewis was the names of Mom's favorite writer. I had too many S's in that sentence. The writer she admired, the one who might have even inspired her to pursue writing.
Yeah, Cartoon Network was an OG. I forgot that it was gone last year. They
I
got rid of
couldn't
it.
begin to imagine how it'd feel if someone I respected told me to give up. I imagined Mom opening the letter, hoping to find praise or encouragement, but the further she read, the greater the despair on her face.
But, like, she said she can make a living off of it. Isn't that, like, at a baseline what you want?
I mean, apparently she craved to be exceptional.
I mean, she was a kid, right? I feel like Steven, whatever his name, wasn't like an exceptional writer right out of high school. Like, he probably needed to grow up and become an adult with something interesting to actually say. If a composer I had admired had said that to me, I wouldn't have been able to take it either. So you're both punk-ass bitches that don't deserve where you're at. Man, people tell me my shit is, like, uninspired. I'd be like, you're fucking wrong. This shit is great. You're just one person. Who are you to tell me my shit's not good enough? Now, if everyone said that, that'd be different. But, like, one person? I'm trying to think of, like, who would be... I don't even have, like, a graphic designer that I'm like, oh, they're my favorite graphic designer. Like, the only...
You're a little bit new to the field in terms of, like, the formal education, so...
I mean, I refuse to learn art history because that shit's boring as fuck. And just riddled with white men and nepotism, so I refuse. But, I would say, like, I met someone who was, like, the first black female Surgeon General of the United States of America, and she did a lot of work for, health education and things like that, and I thought she was the coolest person ever, and I saw her speak, and it was super cool. But, like, I'm trying to think, like, if she had told me, like, oh, you know, maybe this field isn't the field for you. But then it's like, that doesn't really make sense for public health.
Yeah.
Unless I was like, oh, I want to be like the Surgeon General, like you. And she was like, oh, sweetie, they only allow one black person every 300 years. So... Let's move.
I am it, baby.
Yeah, like, forget about it.
That just made me think of that football movie we saw, Him. I am him.
Although, like, shit. They were exceptional players, though. They were very masterful in their craft.
They were literally made to be by some voodoo
Yeah.
magic, so
Yeah, that's true. Hi, Serena. I was talking about you earlier. How you doing? Can't remember what I said, but I think someone said, Diley said we should play Cards Against Humanity on stream. Yeah, exactly, Gotcharella. Like, you get better and better, like, as you do more. But I guess that would be a better example. Well, I don't want to say it because I don't even want to put it out there. Or, like, if you, Lux, if someone told you that your piano playing sucked when you were in high school, would you have been like, oh, okay, gives up?
funny story.
Oh, dear.
When I auditioned for college, the professor giving me the audition said that I wasn't good enough and denied me.
But did they say you're not good enough for the school, or you're not good enough to be in this field at all?
Well, they're not going to say that, but they said that it wasn't satisfactory for a piano major. So I went a different angle and was like, I don't even want to be a piano major. I want to do this. And I weaseled my way in and it worked. Because like I literally just like, I did all of the curriculum that you're supposed to do as a music major, and I was getting really good grades. And by that point, the guy who auditioned me had left the school, and I went to, I don't remember if he was chair at the time, but I went to my theory professor and was like, so I want to be a music. He had to have been the chair because it couldn't have been anybody else that approved. I was like, I want to change my major to music, and I've been doing all the curriculum, and my grades are really good. He was looking at it, and he was like, yeah, there's no reason that you shouldn't be. I don't know why you aren't, so.
But, like, that wasn't for piano, though, specifically. That was, like, music in general?
So the weird thing about that school was that you had to, there were two tracks. It was either you were you either majored essentially in performance or in education. And if you did performance, you had to have a primary instrument, which, could be voice if you were a singer. And so piano was like I played drums too, but I wasn't going to be a percussion major. But piano was the only instrument that I could play otherwise. And so that was what I auditioned on. But I was like, look, I'm taking piano lessons, and I'm not at the level of the other piano majors, but I'm doing everything else with flying colors. So, like, what do we do? And it was basically like, you can do that, and then eventually they started doing, me and a few other students, mostly my friends actually, were like really into composition and that side of things. And so we started meeting with that same teacher who gave me, actually no, it wasn't the same teacher, but basically we started getting composition lessons more or less, and then that turned into something that they wiggled the curriculum around to say you can do this as your primary and you don't have to be a performance person,
Yeah, but in the game, she told her to change fields.
Yes, she did.
So my question was, if that person...
I think that professor basically said, you're not cut out to do what you want to do here, so don't. But it was not, I don't know. I found a way to do something else that was adjacent,
So you didn't want to just get better at piano?
That's why I was in piano lessons, but it still wasn't up to the standard of the other majors who had been playing piano since they were like 5.
Well, yeah, no shit. You can't catch up to a child prodigy.
No, they weren't prodigies.
Prodigies!
But like having 10 more years of experience on somebody, especially if you were a kid, like that's, yeah, you can't really catch up to that reasonably.
Yeah. I mean, at some point, it, like, could level out. Like,
Yeah,
when you're
for
50.
sure. I mean, it actually can be faster than that, but, like, I'm not gonna be grinding piano 24/7 to try and be the best. So, like,
I wanna be...
that wasn't gonna happen.
I mean, not the best, just, like, adequate.
I think that if you wanted to catch up when you're that far behind, you do need to strive to be, like, exceptionally good.
But this bitch was like, change careers. How do I take this off? I feel like I need to clean. And also, it won't let me stop it to clean here.
I think you gotta time it. I think you should push it all the way over to the 9 or the 0, whatever the last number is, and then clean it as it wipes back.
Like that?
Oh, that's not even how a rotary telephone works. Oh, never mind, it's moving. I thought that you were still spinning it.
Okay. Ish.
You can also use the toothbrush to be more direct.
Oh. No, the air gun got it, I guess. The fuck is green? Did I call 911? I mean,
Red button is dirty.
I think bitch was just jealous of mom. Cause ain't no way you tell a young person to change fields like that, especially after she won so many awards. Like, I think she was just being petty. Like, what 19-year-old has exceptional life stories then? I'd be like, yeah, once you, like, find more important shit to say and talk about, you'll be great. Punk ass bitch, believe in some random white bitch, like, that's why you don't do it. Even if, like, Beyonce was like, hey, you're shit, I'd be like, fuck you, you're shit. Like, I just feel like ain't nobody gonna tell me I'm a terrible person but me. Like, fuck you talking about? Who the fuck you? Yo, like, wish what was that? Trying to make me feel bad.
Can you zoom it in?
I could just blatantly put it down by accident. I'm sorry, Beyonce. You're fine. You're fine, Beyonce. You would never. I'm just saying. No, because it's like in the little crevices. I need to just push down this one. I can try the toothbrush now. Yeah, exactly. You gotta be stubborn. You gotta be hard-headed. But, like, if that's all it took for her to fold, then, like, at least her daughter, like, actually got there. And then got rejected. So she's still better than her mom in that sense. Swear to God. It's just...
That 0.1%.
And it's like, there's like some under the handle. I'm too close. And it feels like...
Flip the receiver over.
It's like in that little... There's nothing. Although, when I was a kid, I did let a lot of what people say get to me, so... That was like... elementary and, middle, maybe a little bit into high school.
I feel like there's gotta be something we're missing.
Must be
the attorney part itself. On the edge of it.
No, I already did that. It's on the this part now. See? Well, now it's clean. It's like this little button. But oh yeah, that's popped out. Okay.
At the back of it, yeah. Dude, you're kidding me.
Right there.
What could possibly be left?
Chat, welcome to my 8-hour stream. Cleaning telephone.
Skill issue.
Ooh, both the daughter and the mom are in the wrong. How do you think the daughter's in the wrong?
Call recorded on February 19th.
I think I'll be admitted to the hospital soon. Could you help me tidy up the house? Please. I don't have anyone else I can ask to do this.
Lily, don't say that. I still have the spare key, so I'll go by when I have time.
Thank you. Before you come, I'll put away things like the trophies. It's strange, isn't it? Back then, I was so desperate to forget everything. But when I was cleaning the house and saw my typewriter and all those trophies, I remembered the days when I wrote so happily. Why do we only realize how precious something is after we lose it? Writing and Adora.
You hated her from the moment her ass was born. Don't even play.
Have you called Adora?
I tried calling her 2 days ago, but she didn't answer. Maybe she changed her number. I left a voicemail, but I'm not sure if she heard it. If I were brave enough to call her sooner, would we still be in touch right now? Back then, I thought the best thing to do was give her time.
A landline phone. By calling a specific date, you can hear recordings from that day.
That's not how that works.
That is not how they're gonna. Was this made by a Gen Zer?
It had to have been like either that or it's a mystical phone.
The call was between Mom and my aunt. From her voice and coughing, I could hear how difficult it was for Mom to talk. After I left home, my pride and drive to prove myself held me back from contacting Mom. All this time, I never once thought about how Mom must have felt. I didn't think that she would regret what she had done, nor did I know that she had called me. If I had just called her when I changed my number.
Why did you change your number? I literally have never changed my number. Unless I had like a stalker or something, I would have, but otherwise. Oh, last item. Can I go back and clean that one fucking thing?
The attic is where she stored the bodies.
As I looked at the old attic key that I found in Mom's typewriter, it reminded me of the excuse that brought me back home, finding my aunt's necklace.
Oops.
Maybe she knew everything and sent me here on purpose. I held the rusted key in my hand. It felt cold and hard, but somehow also warm.
Ooh, SCP phone.
As I cleaned the key, Mom and Auntie's conversation continued.
It's not... Okay. Even Gotcharella knows that's not how that works.
Yeah, that would be an SCP phone if you could just dial a number and hear calls from that date.
I was looking at myself. When Adora said that someone had called her talented, she was just like my young, naive self. It was too painful to see her talking with those bright eyes full of hope. At that moment, I wasn't looking at Adora, but rather the child I used to be.
It's a very elaborate attic key.
So they just deliberately made the last one easy, I guess.
Well, it started with the key and it's gonna end with the key.
Mm-hmm.
It's called storytelling.
Yes, I know.
Whatever your name is. Apparently not remembering names is like a thing.
I believe it.
But like, even after knowing someone for 5 years.
Sure.
I feel like the only name I don't forget is like my mom's name. I also remember her birthday a lot because I have to put in her birth year a lot. Yeah, no, even as a kid, like, I also, like, dedicated my whole life to proving people wrong. Like,
And she still does.
like, I feel like you really couldn't tell me I needed to switch fields or something. Even now, I really think it's just about me being a black woman more than it is about my talent. Damn, intricate.
You feel like you need to represent your identity.
No, I'm saying people are racist and won't hire me.
Oh, I thought you were saying like you try so hard because of that.
Oh, no. No. It's just saying people are racist. I bet you if I went by my white ass middle name, I would get more callbacks. Only because this has just been proven. So I refuse to go by that name.
You know what you could do is like you see on job applications where it says, "Do you have a preferred?"
That was perfect timing. I thought that was literally the game.
Man, what a mood switch!
I know. I was like, dang, okay.
Yeah, you could put your middle name as your first name and your actual first name is your preferred name.
They were like, she prefers to sound
That probably
ghetto?
won't hold up. That probably won't hold up.
Yeah. I think this might be on
Morning
the
ended
time.
with a violent cough from Mom. I was left stunned, my heart painfully heavy. After some time, I collected myself and headed to the attic with the key in tow. The attic had always been Mom's private space. When I snuck in as a child, it looked more like a storage room than somewhere fun, so I often wondered why Mom liked using it. As if to answer that question from my childhood, I found an old desk and chair in one corner of the room. On the desk laid a necklace and a dusty journal with an all too familiar name.
Nah, it was perfect timing, Gotchvella. You didn't ruin nothing. You made it the best.
If I never came back to this house and cleaned it, if I had left those mementos undisturbed beneath dust, I would have never learned about Mom's true feelings. I had a feeling that this diary had been waiting here all this time, just for me. I carefully brushed away the thick dust and opened it.
I should have some really salacious shit in there.
Watch it have spiders in it.
That day when Adora handed me her tape with such...
That day when Dora handed me her tape with such excitement on her face, I could see the hope in her eyes. That innocent face, certain she could realize her dream. I knew that face well.
Yeah, the clip thing is so, like, weird that you can only do, like, last minute.
I was afraid that she would curse her wasted years and regret everything. I need to stop this now. For her sake, I chose to be harsh. I believed that her hating me was the lesser of two evils.
Yeah, but she didn't not do it, though, so... Might as well have loved her instead.
When I started to tidy up Adora's belongings, I was able to see the remnants of her dreams in my hands. Through them, I could feel her sorrows and joys. That was when I looked back on my past. My younger self, who I had thought naive and foolish, was shining as brilliantly as those traces of Adora. I've wanted to tell her my true feelings, but I can't reach her anymore. All I can do is wait. I hope you'll return one day so I can tell you this. Adora, it was thanks to you that I was able to face myself again. Even though I was ashamed of my past, I was happy to see a part of myself in you. I had hurt you so gravely, yet you brought me comfort. I should have said this to you sooner. No matter what path you choose to walk, no matter how you live your life, I will always love and support you.
You literally never loved this child. Oh, the tape.
Mom's diary ended there. After closing it, I noticed a letter laying on a corner of the desk. There was also something I thought I'd never see again. The cassette tape that I had recorded my first song on. I put the tape into the cassette player and opened the envelope. The letter inside contained lyrics which seemed to accompany my song.
Okay, that's cute.
I slowly recited Mom's lyrics. My novice melody and her poetic verses complemented each other well, as if they had always been together from the very start.
What would you do to see those lost birds once again?
Yeah, you're definitely killing the vibe here.
I'm singing in Mom's voice.
You stop that.
Looking above your eyes danced with the dawning sky.
I mean, it's also
not sure what you want.
very nonsensical. Gleaming with hope, they were crystal as clear. Clear as crystal. Was it me who dusted everything? Ah, name drop. Bright in my dream, you're singing to the moon and stars, even lighting up my room behind you. This is even rhyme.
Sonia, how many times do I need to tell you?
How many times do I need to tell you? Bitch needs to rhyme. In the
See,
savannah.
This is an example of everyone saying you're wrong and you're still saying no.
This is my territory, this is my world, and in the savannah, it's not a poem unless it rhymes. Aww, that was cute. I liked it. She wrote the lyrics to her song. That redeemed everything. No songs for you, chat. Silence. I'm never wrong. I'm always right. What do you mean?
Alright, so it would probably be the writer that decided that the phone can call the past, right?
I mean, I know what they were trying to do, but
Wait, there was voiceover?
not that I heard.
Oh, that's weird.
Maybe only
Maybe
in
it's
Korean.
if you're in Korean, yeah.
Yeah. They did look Asian. And act Asian.
Well, all of the names here are Korean, so.
Well, Lily isn't really...
I'm talking about the credits.
Oh. Yeah, but I mean, in the game, she was like a very tan Asian. Like, she's been outside too long. Even though she was a composer, so I'm not sure what she's doing outside.
Well, those names are definitely not Korean.
Dios.
Are they like Aboriginal?
Oh, this is their song playing right now that you can't hear.
I don't think it's copyrighted.
Okay, I'll unmute it. Copyrighted by this game! Actually, Korean only does have 13 characters.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're trolling me.
No, it's how you combine them that makes it different. Like kanji, it's like building blocks.
Well, but you can't do that with a typewriter then.
I mean, that's what I was thinking. Like, it is 13, but you can't position them perfectly, so... But it is only 13 characters, yes.
But there were 11 keys.
Oh. Then 11. One of those numbers, 13 or 11. It's like the smallest alphabet in, I don't know the world, but definitely Korean and Asian lexicon. That's why when I was studying it when I was a kid, it was like, oh, it's only these things, but the combinations of them are infinite, so it's almost like it still doesn't help that much. Thank you for playing Letters from an Undusted Past. You're not welcome, because bitch cut me off before I got a Ah, not the ghost mom doing the ghost.
Gotcharella called it.
What do you mean?
Gotcharella said come back as a ghost.
Oh.
Or was she referring to you coming back as a ghost?
I think... Wait, new item.
Oh, yeah, there's like a bonus item.
Oh. Did I want it? Oh, the pendant! Son of a bitch, let me go back! Where was it? Where was this bitch? Man! Okay, chat, we'll just hang out. We'll just be chatting while I finish this. I refuse. I refuse. Good. Yeah, that was a good catch, Gotcharella. Shut up! We already did this part. Just let me clean. Just let me.
I want your sentimental bullshit.
So I guess then it was a lie that the father bought it. I think she won that ink in a competition.
Yeah, I get the feeling that she just wanted to bury her past and not let Adora know about it.
Yeah, which is stupid because I think if she said, hey, I tried to do this and my dreams were crushed and that's why I'm worried about you chasing a creative field. Even though,
But, you know,
you could even...
it's-
I was gonna say, you could say that literally even without her having anecdotal anything, like, parents know that creative fields are shit jobs and they don't want their kids to go into it at all. Sorry, okay, so say what you were gonna say.
No, I was just gonna say, like, parents can't, ever show weakness or admit that they're wrong, and
just feel like that's such an Asian thing. I don't really see.
It might be, but you know, that's kind of what I'm calling to right here. I'm not saying like in actuality. I'm saying like some be like that.
Yeah, but you're playing it safe. I'm naming the pattern. Asian parents. Black parents be like, I mean, even black parents don't be like, oh, I want you to grow up to be a fucking doctor. They just say like, just don't sleep on my couch. Like, just do whatever. Just pay them bills. She's like, Mom, I want to be a rapper.
On my couch.
Yeah. Like, you ain't gonna be no fucking rapper. Get to washing these dishes. You ain't from these streets. I just want to zoom in. Please. 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 Thank you. I'm just gonna toothbrush most of this. Bonus item. Yeah, chat. Don't let shitty strangers you don't even fucking know tell you how to live your life. You do you. You do you. If you want to fail, it's your right to fail. Never know. I mean, it would help to know that things work out, but that's not how life works, unfortunately. Yeah, there you go, Gotcharella. Did your parents ever say anything about you wanting to do music and copying your sisters?
Are you talking to me?
Yes. I'm not talking to the video game.
Well, they didn't go into music. But
Well, I mean, like... Well, I mean, I feel like that makes even less sense then. Because they were in music first in high school, right? And then you joined them to make friends and be with your sisters?
it wasn't, no. So, one of my sisters had been in band since, like, elementary school. And the other one joined the marching band her freshman year of high school for a similar reason. It was for friends. And she left that school the next year when I was coming in. She went to a different school. It was like a boarding school across the state after
What,
that.
did she get pregnant?
What?
Did they have to get rid of her because she was pregnant?
What are you talking about?
Why did she go to boarding school?
Because she wanted to. She didn't like the hometown. She wanted to go somewhere that was different, and she also, like, the school was all about, like, I forgot what it was called. It was like experiential education or something, and she was big into, like, you know, outdoorsy and, like, somewhat hippie-ish kind of stuff at the time.
Okay, never mind. That answered my question. Never mind.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Anyway, so she was...
No, I mean the whole question.
Okay. Interesting. You ever asked where I come in?
Where you what?
Where I come in.
What do you mean where you come in?
You said, is that why you did, or no, you said, no, yeah, what you said was, did my parents ever comment on me wanting to do music and copying my sisters, you said?
Yeah, that's a dumb question to keep answering now that you said they let your sister go to an experimental boarding school. That was like, that's all I need to know.
Well, I mean, I didn't get denied anything, but I was going to say that I was talked to, like, I talked with my dad about what I wanted to do, and he did kind of reality check me and say, like, you know, it's very hard to make it in a field like this, and, you know, you make your own decisions, but just, you know, make sure that you know that you really want it if you're going to do it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Still already knew the answer.
Okay, but it wasn't just like a, yeah, follow your heart kind of thing. It was like a, you know, understand what you're getting into.
And they didn't have that when when she was like, I want to go to a boarding school that's
No,
the spiritual.
They did because they'd talked to her a lot growing up because she was a very rebellious teenager, and like there were a lot of conversations about stuff that I'm not gonna get into on stream, but like there's a history.
So
there,
she
so it's
was
not like,
pregnant.
no, she was not pregnant.
I mean, honestly, like, was it free? Because that solves the problem right there. My kid was like, I want to go to a boarding school, and I'd be like, yeah, you could go if you pay the bill, and that'd be the end of the conversation.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember. I feel like it couldn't have been, but the economy was very different then, so...
I'd be like, oh, you must got some boarding school money then. Wait, is this the sister that works at the bank now?
No, it's not. It's not the bank cabal, okay?
What does she do now after going to experimental boarding school?
Where does she work now? What does she do?
Oh, bitch, don't even know.
I mean, she's like definitely... She definitely has done like education-related jobs and like worked for like... Do you know what the Boys and Girls Club is?
Yes.
Okay. Well, she worked for the Boys and Girls Club for a long time.
As what?
I don't know.
Okay. I mean, I know more details about what my brother does, but okay.
Well, your brother's been doing basically the same thing forever, hasn't he?
He was a chef at a restaurant.
Okay.
And then a baker. And then
Well,
a
so
mechanic.
Here's the thing, is that those are things that are jobs that everybody understands and it's easy to remember. The jobs that, like, white-collar jobs are a lot more nebulous, you know?
I don't even know what white collar mean. What?
You don't know what white-collar means?
No.
It's more like corporate jobs or office jobs or, like, stuff that's, like, you know what blue collar is?
When you work with your hands and you're poor.
Often. There are blue collar jobs that pay well, but they're all hard work.
Like plumbing.
But yeah, plumbing and construction, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say.
You just don't know what she does.
Yeah, I guess not.
Well, then I can't judge whether or not her frou-frou education was effective or not.
I mean, do we need to judge that?
Of course.
Why?
Because that's what humans do. They identify they identify patterns and they want to know if it fits the pattern or not.
What is the pattern?
That if you go to a fake school, you get fake job and you struggle because you went to a fake school.
Well, it's not a fake job or a fake school, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, wait, is that the mother or the daughter paying the pendant?
I was wondering the same thing.
Was it supposed to be ambiguous as like a kind of...
I think it was the mother, because it says the pendant mom always wore.
I mean, she could have got it like after she was born and then just changed the image. Where's my achievement? Oh, right. It's on Switch. Never mind. I was like, where's my fucking... Where's my fucking achievement? I literally did it for the achievement. But okay. That's fine.
Thanks, Nintendo.
Yeah, we can't have nice things because fake schools. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Gotcha. It was much more low-key than usual and still 3.5 hours. That's okay. It wasn't particularly exhausting, which was kind of nice. Because I still have so much to do. But it was a nice, like, little break from life. And also, since Diley, like, I feel like, I was like, I don't need to hear more of your life story because Diley's not here. I'm sure he would be like, yes, more, what's his face lore. Oh, Serena's streaming. Is that why she popped in? I always think that, like, right? She's playing It Takes Two with somebody. I don't know who that is, but... Well, obviously going to raid into our favorite chaotic gremlin. Yeah. But what's today, Monday? So we'll be back. What's on Thursday?
Hey mama, chat says it's time to hydrate. Hey mama, chat says it's time to stretch those little lion legs.
I mean, honestly, Lux, you should have just said, well, you went to real schools and still are an unemployed piece of shit, so what does it matter?
Why would I say that?
Well, because that's the perfect clapback.
I don't need to clock back. There's a difference.
Well, no one needs to do anything, but you still do it.
I don't want to. There's no reason for me to put you down for no reason.
It wasn't for no reason. It was to defend your sister.
I mean, I can just tell you that your judgment isn't necessary, and that's it.
Well, not that I was saying your sister's a failure, because obviously she's not. I just wanted to know if the social pattern had any relevance. I mean, even...
Social pattern.
Yeah. I mean, even saying, like, she was a rough kid growing up, usually it doesn't, like, work out as well.
Well, I mean, like, she had support systems. It's just, like, she had different ambitions in her life that weren't conducive to staying where we were.
Oh, that's...
But she also was like, you know, like a typical teenager you think of, like being, you know,
well,
rebellious
see,
in that way.
typical white versus typical not white is very different, I think.
Okay.
Because just saying, like, oh, she just wanted to do different things and she had to go to a different city to do it. It's not really what I
mean,
thought you were.
That was ultimately why she went to the boarding school, but when I was answering your question, it was about why my parents didn't protest.
Yeah, I mean, they let her go to a free school, then I'm sure they would let you pursue music. Because the point was saying, we were talking about the rejection of saying, you suck.
I know that.
Yeah, so...
I know that, but we got into further details as
Yeah. I mean, it's like, for me, it's just about the social pattern grander picture. I'm like, oh, okay, no, that makes sense, because social patterns. I don't need to know the nitty-gritty. Broad strokes for me, broad strokes.
But yeah, she has a real job. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I met her while she was doing great, so, like, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know great, but... It's like, it's just surprising to me. I mean, you could do that when you're like a baby, like experimental, like preschool, kindergarten, but high school is so risky though.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, see, so you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you mean by, like, you know, I'm having trouble parsing having trouble parsing what you call the social pattern of, like, people coming out of situations like that and, quote, not having real jobs.
Like, oh, plant therapist, where you work at a plant shop and your job is to walk around and talk to the plants and make them feel better so that they grow and bloom better.
If it makes money. But no, that's not what she did. Okay, so she is a marketing and events director according to her Facebook.
Oh, cool. At a... Oh, never mind.
A regional specific thing that I cannot say.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I can ask later.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's legit. I mean, again, everything's legit, but legit in the...
Yeah, at the Boys and Girls Club, she was a marketing associate. So.
Wait, did she go to college?
Yes.
Oh! I thought she just... Yeah, okay, that makes more sense.
She went to 2 colleges.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. I thought she just went to this for school and then that was it.
No, that was not it. That was just her high school.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah. See, that's what I just wanted things to make sense. That's all. Makes sense. Did you? Me.
Yeah, I mean, in general now, if you only have a high school education, it's hard to get a gainful job.
I mean, I don't know, man. I just know that with all the education, you still can't get shit. So, like, I don't know, just quit.
That's true. It's just that.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's just, yep. Hence
but,
the
like,
clapback.
even before it was really bad. Like, it was hard to get a well-paid job
I literally have never heard of it being good unless it was, like, literally our grandparents.
I mean...
Or our parents. Older parents.
The 2010s weren't that bad compared to, like, now.
I don't know. 2008, wasn't that when the housing market...
Yes, I said the 2010s.
But, like, that's only 2 years after 28!
But, yes, it was very bad at the end of the 2000s for a bit, and then it recovered.
Shit, I never recovered. Maybe for, like, a year, and then it was like, boop!
Oh, dear.
Because then they were racist,
No,
and they
really...
were like, we went too black, now we gotta destroy everything. You know? It's like... Gotcha, I was like, this is spiraling. But yeah, I'll be back on Thursday, barring any tragedies or...
Oh, dear. Why would you lead with that?
Well, if you paid attention to your roommate, you would know why I led with that. Or any other administrative hoogamagogs. We'll be back on Thursday. Probably to finish out Silent Hill. Because I think it's going to take 2 streams to finish out the second tape, I think. Or maybe I'll be in the mood for something completely different. Who knows? Anything is possible. Yes, make more art. I feel like I should... I want to make more art. I'm kind of sad that I haven't been able to do that.
Do it.
Don't have time! I have a to-do list the size of... What is her name? The lady in the tower with the long hair.
Rapunzel?
Yeah, I have a to-do list as long as Rapunzel's pubic hair. Like, I don't have time to make art for fun. You think this is? But yes, let's raid into Serena. We don't need a message because she's our bestie. And then we don't need to, like, break the ice. And I'll be back on Thursday, y'all. Well, okay. But sometimes I have to say things out of pocket to, like, balance it out. I don't know.
To balance it out.
Just bye. We have to start the raid. Thank you for helping me read. I feel like since I've had to have you around more, I'm just like, kind of used to just having you there now, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. I appreciate that you appreciate the help.
Yeah, you're not as annoying all the time.
Cool.
I am being. Well, okay. I'm gonna do a bleh for Daily. So if he rewatches it, you can still see the bleh. Okay, gotcha, Rella. Thank you for reminding me to hydrate and get sleep and stuff. I'll drink some more water. I'm actually thirsty now that you mentioned it, so thank you for that. And hopefully see you on Thursday. I will not clip into the back rooms yet. I'll save it for when we come across some forbidden bacon.